in the stream with an error. Apparently, we got the faction module working. I don't know how. I don't know what it does, but it looks like it worked. Look, there's diplomatic stances. Oh, you have allies, you have hostiles, you got factions that are rising, stable, declining, or collapse. It looks like we have updated schema SQL. Oh, by the way, allegedly, apparently, let me pull this up. So we got some new challenge thingies that give us thingies to do. Wait, let me click on les shots. Did someone say hi? I don't know if I saw it. Web3 Max suboptimal, stop spamming caps. Yo, my bad, gang. Mika! Alright, look, guys. There is a $25,000 new challenger prize from Superbase. They don't know. They don't know that Superbase is my baby. Free 25 racks? All you gotta do is supercharge your boat new page with Superbase for scaling to millions. It offers database off storage. Well, see, that's crazy because my app, which doesn't run right now, but my app that I gotta fix right now. Hold up. Getting this error. Wait, watch this magic trick. Fix this error, please. It works. It works every single time. It works every single time. Let me go to 03. Open up story engine. Oh, this code base is getting kind of fat. Will that work? Ooh. Ooh, he's getting kind of fat. Ooh. Ooh, what do we do here? Uncheck that. Uncheck that. Hold up. Errors. Copy this. Paste an error, please. I like saying, give me the high-level overview of how to fix this error. Because I don't like when it codes. I like when I say give me a high-level overview, the AI actually like looks at the problem and solves it, which actually works. Yo, motherfucker, I'm back to ask you shit again. Yeah, what's up? I'm here to answer your shit, cuz. Hello, Mika Pika. I'm very excited. Oh, I have to ping my stream. I forgot to ping Twitter. How do we ping Twitter? Should I just be like stream? I'm gonna just be like vibe coding, hackathon, stream live. And then put it down below because then Twitch is gonna eat my ass. Or X is gonna not like stream link below. And is that a cute little picture? I have a picture right here. Okay, this should work. Yes, that should work. Wait, what you got? What you got to ask me, Matrix? Bro, I literally just said your name. I literally just said your name. What the fuck is you talking about? Cause you want answers or not? Don't be a dickhead. Also, why aren't you in the vibe coding Discord? If you want answers so bad, just join the Discord and ask answers in there. That's what I have it for, bro. Also, I need a more like mystical music mix. They should do. The message was too long. That's fucked up. So if I grab this, maybe if we just ask in cursor, it'd be easier. So if I grab the faction module, be like, we just recently added this faction module. Why does it fail to bootstrap? Please help. We have tests. Do our tests work? npm run test. Okay, it actually seems to work. Also, Google Studio might be well suited to answer this question because this code base is so fat. Might have to take this to Google Studio at this point and see what this says, because this could handle this. Google's AI Gemini could handle this out. Google Gemini could handle this like a truck. Yo, Matrix, who's shit in your cereal today, bro? Why are you being so aggressive? I need you to get, you know what? I need cereal. Give me 1 sec. I got cinnamon pancakes today. This is my lunch check. It's my brekkie check. I'm squeezing this shit. So the goal is to prompt one big thing and then munch while I prompt, and hope that works well. So this dude's still thinking. This dude's solving our problem. I guess I could just eat now while we wait. Was working fine earlier. Does this now no matter the client ID? Happened in the middle of a convo. See, that's the problem. The problem with Google Gemini. I'm 17 and my parents are kind of middle class and they say they're not able to pay me for fucking AI and I want to do big shit. I see. You were inspired from the last stream and now you're frustrated because your parents won't pay for your AI. That's why you're aggressive. You know what? Hold up. First off, I admire the honesty. Second off, AI Studio is literally fucking free, bro. I go over this. This is free. This is free. This is literally fucking free. I didn't pay a dime for this prompt, bro. Just go to aistudio.google.com and now you can start talking to AI for free. Gemini 2.5 Pro is a great model. Just go there, bro. If you want $20 for ChatGPT Plus, like, I don't know how to send you $20. I'm banned from Venmo and other ads. But yeah, go to aistudio.google.com. It's free. You can start playing with AI things. Now, when it comes to actually like modifying and using this, so you're 17, go like mow someone's grass or something. But no, seriously, aistudio.google.com is free if you want to mess with one of the best state-of-the-art AI models in the world. Just use Gemini 2.5 Pro Preview. Now, another thing you could do on the side is you could use repo prompt to work with Google AI Studio. And this is free up to 32K tokens, which works for like base initial code bases. So you could start there. And you could start coding with Google AI Studio. So check this out. Hold up. What's the difference between AI Studio and ChatGPT? ChatGPT is OpenAI's models, and AI Studio is Google's models. What's wrong with my green screen? Oh. Okay. Wait. Little dot. Okay. The UI sucks. Oh my god, bro. Beggars can't be choosers. You know what? Don't use AI. Go suffer. Go complain. Go cry about it. Holy fuck. UI sucks. This is not a bad UI, bro. This really is not. So a lot of people don't know this. This is also one of my... Did I fuck up my green screen again? Oh, a lot of people don't know this. This is also one of my favorite features. It's one of my favorite features of aistudio.google.com is that you have access to Gemini 2.5 Flash Preview native audio dialogue. You have access to an AI model that you could share your screen with, and you could walk it through whatever you're working on. Yo, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like you're on the Google AI Studio page.
So let's say that I am stuck on a problem that I don't know how to solve. For example, my code base just gave me a migration script. Yo, what do I do with this migration script? I'm so lost right now.
Okay, I see the migration script on your screen. It looks like it's written in SQL. This script appears to be altering a table called locations and adding a new column named controlling faction ID and creating an index. It's likely used to update your database structure. To use it, you'll need to run the script against your Postgres database. You can typically do this using the database management tool or through your project's migration system. What kind of setup do you have?
Okay, I'm on Superbase. What do I do here?
Since you're on Supabase, you can use their SQL editor. Go to the SQL editor section in the database dashboard. Then
Okay,
you can
now I'm in here. So what do I do?
Now you can paste the migration script you have into the editor.
Like
Once
this?
it's pasted, yes, that's right. Now you should see a run button in the editor. Click on that button to execute the migration script.
Okay, did that work?
It seems to have run successfully. The output shows success, no rows returned, which indicates
Anyways,
that
yeah, so that's a banger. But no. Cry about it, bro. Oh, the UI sucks. I don't want to use cutting edge AI tools because the UI sucks. Are you fucking? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. What's up with Zoomers these days? Zoomers are so ungrateful. What's up, Fevra? Good morning. How you doing? Yeah, love that. I love the AI stream thing. Is great. It's fantastic. All right, bless. Hopefully that was clip one. Okay, but seriously, I think I do add these two columns, and then I add them here. Then, what would be really cool? Oh, you know what? I gotta ping my Discord. Guys, I didn't take my Adderall yet because I didn't eat, so my stream is gonna be everywhere until about 1 p.m. PST. Yes, tell the people about the free VO. I will. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that, sweetheart. I'm gonna ping my my Vibe Coder Discord. By the way, if you guys aren't in my Vibe Coder Discord, yes, at AG, link here. So by the way, BT Dubs, hold on. Number one, he's on Twitch. I now have two commands. I now have the links command. So that sends my my open source projects on Twitch. I don't know if you can see it from the chat. Wait. Let me so look, we got the links, so you guys can see some of my GitHubs to prove I know how to develop the things. I know how to push to the GitHub. No, I don't just go in Cursor and ask the AI to push the GitHub for me. I do that. I also have the YouTube tutorials. Now, a bunch of people come in chat and ask, what am I working on? I now have a project. Did I set this up? Shit. Maybe I didn't set this up. Let me check Nightbot real quick. Hold up. Nightbot. Dashboard, commands. So I never set up the projects command. So I'm gonna have my copy paste ready because I failed to set, but at least I have my links command. We're one step closer. We're one step closer to professional streaming. I don't know where I'm gonna find this. Story Engine SDK. Story Hackathon page. Was it this one? No. That one helped me. Story Engine. Infinite Creative Story Engine. This one? Maybe this one? I know it was one of these. Nope. It was neither of these. Okay. Well, I'll worry about that later. For now, we tell people we're working on an AI storytelling engine, and we're doing cool stuff with it. Alright, so Bolt Super Base Startup Challenge 25k bonus prize. We already use Super Base, so hopefully that qualifies us for a potential bonus. Now, one thing I was working on in chat is I was asking why my location module didn't load, and I asked O3 to fix it. Did it fix it? No. I'm gonna paste this in. I'm gonna be like, hold up. Like this trick works. Software engineers hate this one trick. Paste in my error. Still getting this error. Please fix. So we added the new super base. Our base scheme is upgraded. We got our migration scripts. We got tests that seemed to work. Now, I ended last stream mid-creation of the faction module. So I have no idea what it works. But the faction module is supposed to work like this. The faction module... Connection failed. The faction module... How are you going to win 1 million hackathon? Just buy it, bro. Honestly, I just need an excuse to make this story engine SDK because I'm going to use it in a lot of projects. Why? So O3 doesn't want to work anymore. We might have to pull out the big dogs. So let's go back here. We're going to restore the checkpoint. We're going to undo the work that O3 did. When I initially npm run dev here on the bottom right, we get that world repo apposition to faction service constructor. World repo is apposition to. So when it comes to actually adding the bootstrap, failed to load module at manifest because of this. So I really like Gemini. Now pay attention. I really like Gemini because it could see the entire code base. So I have documents, right? I have my documents I set up here. I have my SRC with our full setup, nicely structured architecture of a code base. And our super base migrations. I'm just gonna add my readme and like these TS configs because why not? So let's get these in. I'm not gonna get my tests in because the tests are not important. They are important, but they're not important for this specific thing. I'm going to explain that server errors. Let me get this. Getting this error anytime I start the code base. What are you preparing for? We're coding. An AI story engine. Getting this error anytime I start the code base and run it up. I start the code base. Give me. So anytime I'm working with Google Gemini, I always say to give me the high-level overview of this code base. Otherwise, if I'm working with Google Gemini, then it tries coding for me inside Gemini, and I don't like that. I just want it to, but I do like that it could see the whole code base, so I only use Google Gemini when I want it to see the full code base, get the full big picture, and then give me the high-level overview of why the error is happening, because then we give the fix of the error into the cursor agent or the Claude Code agent, and that wombo combo works really, really well. So it's a good combo. It's a great combo. Sometimes you kind of sound like Indian accent. I'm Filipino and half black. Okay, let's think. I do need my project set up for when people ask. What are you working on? Okay. So this, oh fuck. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Oh no. We just had it. We had the one right answer and we lost it. Oh, we actually lost it. Wait, no, I was kidding. Damn it. Okay. So I fumbled. Now let's run it back. See, the thing that the funny thing about AI that people need to understand as well is it's like rolling the dice. You see this temperature, this little temperature thing right here? Temperature basically tells the AI how creative it's allowed to be and how random it is. If you turn the temperature to 0 and you have a random prompt, like look at this for example. So if I go back and I say generate me a poem about Skyrim. Oh, we set the temperature to 0. Right? 0 temperature. And I run this again. Exploring the essence of... Let me turn off thinking mode for the sake of this example. So if I prompt, generate me a poem about Skyrim, turn off thinking mode. Oh, I'm not allowed to. Maybe... Yes, generate me a poem about Skyrim. I'm gonna run this prompt. And it said, from Helgen's ashes, a dragon's cry, a land of snow and ancient sky. Tamriel's northern, alright, you get the point. Now, if I run this again, and I just generate this turn, it's gonna give me the exact same gen. It should give me the exact same gen every single time, because the temperature is 0. Now, if we up the creativity of the temperature to 1 of the model, and we run this a couple times, you can see that immediately, every time I run this gen, every time we run and rerun this new gen, we get a different gen at the same time. Now, what's very important to note about this is when you have temperature at 1, it really is like rolling the dice, right? So you don't exactly know what you're gonna get. So when it comes to coding and it comes to debugging, a lot of people give up after 1 try. No, I give up after 6 tries. Okay, I look at it like a dice roll. We got 6 sides of the AI dice. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 6 is gonna be a god tier banger. You just gotta hope you hit the god tier banger and you could move on. So why I like vibe coding the most is it's like gambling. I love gambling. I could just gamble with AI. I don't gotta spend real money and lose it. It's fantastic. So let's see if we hit the dice roll on this one. You should switch to robotics. I'm also in robotics, by the way. But guess what? I use AI to code my robots. It's great. You're like Iron Man. So fix the server error. The error message you're seeing is a classic dependency injection problem. The faction service requires a world repo. Bro, you're awesome. I'm gonna kiss you, lo-fi gamer. Play me some lo-fi beats right now. Hold up, we gotta play some. Are lo-fi beats royalty free? Am I gonna get lo-fi chill beats, 12 hours of DMCA free and copyright free music for Twitch streamers? Alright, this is for you, lo-fi gamer. This is all for you. So, also, that could be loud. Okay, I just wanted to play 30 seconds of that. I need my mystical D&D music beats playlist. Okay, so the faction service requires world repo to be available when the DI container was created. However, the system is trying to create the faction service before the world module has a chance to register. This happens because the module loading is done alphabetically by folder name, but the faction module depends on the services from location and world. The most direct way to fix this is to make the faction module explicitly declare its infra-dependent. Is that it? So what's really nice is I could copy this, right? So I could go to my original problem. I go to repo prompt and copy this original problem. I could go inside cursor on the side here and I could paste that in. Then I could get the answer that Google Gemini gave us and I could paste in the solution here. And then what it should do is fix it for us. So I'm going to watch. Don't put butter on him. He always tries to bully me. I'm very pro bullying. I think that the right amount of bullying builds strength. Now, if you're getting your ass beat every day, that kind of fucking sucks. But if you're getting your ass beat every day, maybe it's a sign to hit the gym so you can beat their ass back. Go take like a Muay Thai class or a boxing class, or bring a knife on you next time. It's like the world doesn't give a fuck about weak people. Capitalism doesn't give a fuck about weak people. If you're not trying, if you're not hustling, if you're not working your ass off to be the best version of yourself, to be successful, no one's gonna save you, bro. There is no one to save anybody in this world except yourself. You have to save yourself. And I know like people have friends and I have friends that support me, but like it took effort to find these friends. It took me being nice, like a good person, and finding the right people, which also took effort. Because you're gonna find people that are fucking snakes that'll siphon your energy and your life away. And those are toxins you have to avoid. But you can't find the right people and you can't find your support system if you're not helping yourself first. If you're not in the right state of mind to find the right people. Because everything is energy. If you're giving that proper energy out, you'll get that back. But it's up to you to initially work on getting that energy working first, my brother. So if it takes a little bit of bullying to toughen you up, well, shit, that's what worked for me. Now I am. Yeah. There's a little tiny, there's a tiny thing, tiny amount of wrong up here, but I think it makes me a good coder, so I like it. I'll take it. I'll take it any day. I'll never change my life path. Everything happened. Not even gonna say for a reason, just things happen, you know? So let's see if this worked. Below is a two-part answer. I don't want the answer. I want you to solve it for me. Let's try this. Fix the problem by implementing the solution, please. Now keep in mind, I also make sure to have an effort of actually understanding why these errors happen. Because when it comes to prompting, right, and this is very, very important. I'm gonna grind from now. Shit you. Yes, good. You better fucking grind. Because no one's gonna grind for you. No one can change your life except yourself. Embed that in your head. Because that is the truth. So look, another very important thing. A lot of people, hold up. I'm trying to work on my hooks. All right, guys, we're gonna learn how to do good hooks together. We're gonna learn how to do good hooks so I could clip farm my Twitch streams and make good content and good YouTube shorts. So right now, I'm gonna talk about how maybe you're using AI in this way and this is why it sucks. No. All right, so this is the gist. This is the gist of the hook of the short I'm trying to make right now. Is the more understanding that you have when it comes to working with systems, the better your prompts are. Now, if you prompt for understanding, you will gain the deeper understanding of the code base you're working with, which in return gives you more prompts to work with. The more knowledge you have, the better your prompts are. Because you know what to ask for, you know what to prompt. If you don't know anything about anything, if you don't know anything about coding, if you don't know anything about servers, if you don't know anything about database, you could prompt the AI to help you with it, but it's not going to be good. Now, if you do understand databases, like I know Superbase, like the back of my hand after working with Superbase for 100+ projects, I know exactly how to prompt Superbase when it comes to my AI systems. I know exactly how I like Superbase best, and I know how to prompt the AI in a juicy way that makes really good Superbases. Now, I'm trying to explain this. In a way that I could clip up. So I think I'm just gonna brain dump. I'm gonna brain dump that idea. Maybe I could use this this hook guide. Let's see if we could do this live. So I have my scripts, and then I have my info about myself, and then I have the viral short form hooks and prompts. Yeah. Just take this. Maybe you could copy this. Maybe I'd explain. I'm trying to make a short in which I explain that people underestimate AI because this is like the common trash talk is that, oh, like AI is going to do everything for you. Like you're going to become retarded if you just rely on AI. See, but the thing that people don't understand is Your AI skills are gonna suck if you don't understand. The deeper you understand something, the better your AI skills are. Now you could use AI to deepen your understanding, and by first using AI to deepen your understanding, you could then use AI to write the proper coder prompt when it comes to coding. I'm gonna ask it to give me 5 good hooks we can start with. Let's try this. 60-second timer. Wait, don't start yet. Hold on. Don't start yet. Restart. Let's see how Claude does this. Let's see if this workflow works. Also, I gotta down these eggs real quick. All these hooks suck. I'm tired of people saying AI makes you lazy when they don't even understand how to prompt. No, these all suck. What do these suck? Is it have thinking mode on? Is this a proper hook template? No, these are the good hooks. I wonder, okay, this is live experiment. I wonder if turning off thinking mode makes the prompts better. Because then he doesn't need to think. And I think not thinking is actually better in this scenario. Let me see. Everyone thinks AI makes you dumb, but they're missing the biggest plot twist. If you think AI makes you dumb, you're retarded. Oh, wait, I like that hook. I like that hook. Hold up. If you think AI makes you dumb, if you think using AI makes you dumb, you're retarded. Wait, that's looking a beggar. If you think using AI makes you dumb, you're retarded. Cancel culture isn't real. You can just say shit. You just say what you want. It's fantastic. I love free will. And I just code shit. And make robots, bro. I'm not a TikTok e-boy. I'm not gonna do a fucking little dancey dance. I want this to be my hook. It's fantastic. Oh, but maybe YouTube Shorts doesn't like the word retarded. It'd be a funny X hook for sure. Maybe I can replace it with brain dead. Like that sounds just as mean, but it may be more like PG friendly. Let me think. If you think using AI makes you dumb, you're brain dead. Oh yeah, I have to check on this prompt real quick. Oh, the server works. npm run dev. Oh my god, this shit works. We got that shit on. It works. npm run test. So let's faction not found. So it made working tests for us too. I'm just gonna, oh my god, this is fantastic. This is great. So I'm gonna unlock my group. I'm gonna add 2 more chats. 1 more chats. So this is good. The tests fail because one of the variables are messed up. So it's a super light fix. I'm just gonna say, fix these tests, make sure they work, please. So yes, we'll have these 2 work. Not reading my messages. Are you my boyfriend? Do you want me to read all your messages 24/7? Dude gonna join the Illuminati the next day. Illuminati's not real, I tried. Also, it's not one show that was a banger. Show about the shadow government. Inside Job. Yo, Inside Job is actually, this show is a banger. This is low-key one of my favorite shows. It's a good show. It's a banger show. Very, very banger show. Also, guys, check this out. Hold up. I must share with you my prized possession real quick. Give me one sec. Where is it? Look at this. I have unboxed the secret Labubu last night. Look how beautiful it looks. Look at that. Oh my god. I could cry. It's fantastic. It's so good. I could cry. Oh, it's so good. Keep it up right next to me while I stream. This is my pride. This is my joy. Keep it right next to me. Let me fix my main screen. Bro said he's gonna expose the cure of cancer. I hope. There's one day that's my ambition. I hope one day. Well, I don't hope. You just gotta kind of do. If you think using AI makes you dumb, you're brain dead. Are there meaner ways to say that? Here's what no one else is going to tell you about using AI to code. Ooh. Okay, wait, hold on. I kind of like that. Here's what no one else is going to tell you about using AI to code. Perhaps the first part of that. Let me prompt this first. Okay, it's still working on the test. npm run dev. We got the world module login. We got the location module working. We got the faction module working. So we got our 3 modules working. If we go to our to do, so create the factions module. Shit looks like it's done. And then we just have number 4, which is create the characters module. And then we could go to prompting of the UI. So hopefully we can finish that. Ensure proper error handling, modules to do locations. Want to have a world map. Create the factions, create the characters. If you have the test, I don't think the front end was ever updated. Yeah, the front end was never updated to hold our clients. So I'm gonna add this, and I'm gonna add our module. I'm gonna say update our front end to fully supports the factions module. And then, so this other chat, he's still generating fixes. But what I could do is I could take a high level overview again with this chat, So I could grab the core of the front end, the modules, the faction, location, world. And I need documents. I need documentation for the factions module. So I'm going to say, create me documentation for the factions module and explain how, 1, create me documentation for the faction module and explain how, 1, it provides context to the world story. 2, how it listens, how it reacts based on the world story. Similar to how we generate locations. Similar to how locations interact with the world module. Right? We say that. We say similar to how locations interact with the world module. When a world is created, locations are made. When the story progresses, locations get updated. Locations also provide context to the world story to stay consistent. So let's look at let's eagle eye view our code base right now, because I worked on a lot and I'm kind of lost. Also, in the meantime, how reacts based on the world story. Story engine. Story engine is a blah 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 blah. Is it this one? No. Is it this one? No. Is it this one, this one, this one, this one? Man, I really gotta write this down somewhere. It's kind of on me. It's 100 on me for not writing it down. Story engine is a... Write me a story engine. TLDR page. This could work. This could work. Hello. Hello, Assad. Matrix, when you bitch about me not reading your messages, as I clearly have ADHD and I hyper focus and look at chat once in a while, but you know how much of a bitch it makes you look when you complain about, like, read my fucking messages. You think anyone wants to do anything you say? And look, this is me being an older brother to you, because I'm 22 years old, right? I'm not much older than you. Just kidding, I have 5 years of experience on your ass, which is just a lot when you're 17. But a lot of people won't tell you this because they're afraid of confrontation. I don't care about confrontation. I don't give a fuck. I'll confront anybody. I'll literally talk my shit in front of them. I don't like talking shit behind people's backs. I think it's such pussy shit. Like, why do you shit talk someone behind their back? Why do you, you're afraid to, like, have them hear what you say? Cause you're scared? Cause you don't really mean it? No. I mean what I say. I say what I say. That's why I say it. Now you, Matrix, when you go in chat, and I'm clearly focused on work, and I don't see a message after replying to every single one of your messages earlier, and you go, read my fucking messages, bro. You think that makes me want to answer your messages? No. In my head, that formulates the opinion that Matrix Escapers is a bitch. Like, no, I'm not. It makes me not want to engage. Now, I'm telling you this because I like engaging with you. I'm telling you this because I think you're cool. I find your ambition and your determination to learn AI and, like, your inspiration from the stream very inspiring. I'm very happy I do that for you. And because I like your initial vibe, I'm going to keep you in check. Because otherwise, if you carry this loserish behavior, like, outside my stream, it's not going to go well. I'm just looking out for you. Also, I don't like that shit too. That's mostly why I'm saying it. Now, I'm welcome. I welcome everybody. I will answer all your questions. I will be your friend. I will do all of those things. But you gotta respect my fucking stream, dick. That's all I asked for. Nothing big. Anyways, where can I find a story engine, project documentation, Lumina, location, interactive narrative, character design, story engine, location, dynamic game, narrative architecture? Maybe not. Why is this one stuck? Hello? He's been stuck on that task for a hot, cool minute. Okay. I'm probably not gonna find that pitch, so I'm gonna just do this. Remember, I know well the concept of dumb play. I have no idea what that is. So let me look. I remember I posted a highlight. Somewhere I posted a highlight. Where did I post this highlight? This one? Ah, beautiful. Yeah, let's grab. Well, my things kind of block it. Actually, maybe this gives us hints of what chat this is. Interactive narrative character. Ah! Interactive narrative character design. Yes. Yes. Go to Nightbots. So I can get this command in. And also story engine. GitHub, because the GitHub is public. So new command. And then this was the interactive narrative character design. Our story engine is an AI narrative SDK. And then I'm just gonna add the GitHub link here. So then we have a new command called project, and it says this, and you create. And if you go in the Twitch chat, hello Assad, if we go in the Twitch chat inside exclamation point project, then it goes in. Cool. It's very nice. Okay. New documentation files, faction, readme. Let's see how this works. Let's see. So let me close my Discord real quick. That's too many pings. It's overstimulating. So we have our faction documentation. So we have the readme. So I'm gonna just start making these. Just copy this whole thing. And then let's create readme, system overview, narrative design, API reference, and examples. So if I... Oh, what's up, Shakti? How you doing, bruh? What's up, gang? I'm doing well. We're doing well today. How are you? I legit missed your streams. Aw. Yo, Shakti, hold on. I need you to do me a favor. Because you are my dog. Well, I don't know how it works, but if you could interact with me on Twitch. Because so what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start making like AI chat modules and like tools on Twitch that I can do for YouTube. And you're my boy, so I'd like you to be a part of those on Twitch. I don't know if YouTube is like a preference or whatever, but yeah. But how you doing? What's up, bro? So we got the faction module working. So the only one thing is, okay, we now have a factions page and we have the world detail updated, and this seems to work well. So let's save that. npm run test. We have one test that fails. So can I just say fix this failing test, please? Cannot read properties of undefined. I don't know why this is working. You are just panic. So if I get the factions and we go to the docs, all right. See, like Assad is an example of someone who is annoying. Like, no. It's so bad. I just block. I hope that works. I'll hop on Twitch, no problem. Is it the same username? Yeah, let me send you the Twitch link. Sweet. I appreciate it, my boy. Also, I don't know if you're in the Discord, but make sure you join the Discord. But yeah, I just got the commands and like the links in there and everything. Oh, you know what? I should also add this. I should also add my Discord. Yeah, I can do that on my own time. I edit this at project at links. So let's go back here. Oop, all our tests pass. Fantastic. I kind of want to ask, what was the problem and how do we fix it? Vibe coding test works fantastic. So we got all these tests working. Now, if I add the factions module, seems like they all have a readme.md. So let's copy all of this, and let's only copy the readme.md. Like this. Factions can control locations. Changes in location status can impact controlling factions' power and status. Ooh. When the AI evaluates and suggests changes to relationship, factions can claim, control, and lose locations, linking their fate to the world's geography. Factions' core doctrine evolves based on its success and failures. Factions intelligently react to story beats, changing their diplomatic stances and goals. 2 to 3 factions are generated by the AI when the world is initialized, creating an instant political landscape. Whoa. And it's kind of lit. It's kind of super lit. A cybernetic empire. The cybernetic empire is a world ruled by warring cyber corporations. Factions are automatically created when a world is created, so it listens. Oh, wait, this is good. This is sick. So now this next thing. So that was the README, right? Document structure. Key features, module integration. Yeah, so that was that. So the next one is going to be system overview, the MD. So I want to read through this real quick before we move on and test this to ensure our things actually work, you know? So this is the system overview. And the system overview ends right here. The next file is the narrative design to see the design of how it actually interacts with the code base. So this is the narrative design guide. And we don't need the examples, right? So narrative status, faction narrative, API reference. Okay, this is the next file we need. So let's take that, API reference.md, send that down here. And get the faction module API reference, which is very, very important. That looks to be all the examples that we need. So shout out Google Gemini for creating that for us. Oh, I don't have any examples. What is the examples? Are these the examples? Ah, okay. I lied. One last one. We have examples.md. So take this, run it up here. Not delete my whole code base. Sorry. So let's copy the examples. Hey, what's up, Shaq? Yay! You're my boy. Yo, I really appreciate going on Twitch because I'm trying to make Twitch my main focus. So yeah, that means a lot. Thank you. You're my dog. Any AI questions you need, I got you. Yeah, I just want to get my Twitch chat rolling more. Faction module examples. Okay. We got our API reference, we got our examples, we got our narrative design. Okay, so look over the README to see how the location module works, and then let's test it. So the faction module introduced dynamic political and social entities into the story engine, creating a living political... Wait, maybe I could make... I wonder if I can make my chat smaller. Is that even visible? I really don't know. How does that look on Twitch? Maybe that's not. I don't know. Maybe I'll put you guys like on my titty. Does that work? No. No, maybe bottom. Maybe right here. And we're figuring it out. We'll figure it out. Hello, Rana. What's up, Assad? Oh my god, is it Assad from YouTube? Hello. Welcome back, gang. Okay, so let us see. Let us see. Oh, but that blocks my Will he say hello? Fuck. Okay, I think we're good to leave it right here. Yeah, we'll just see how that goes. I don't want to take too much time doing that right now. Twitch is weird because people either have big no followers from other social medias and direct them to Twitch, or you got to grow by collaborating with bigger streamers. Growing organically on Twitch is slow and hard. Yeah, so I have to like build up my YouTube and build up my X and like redirect people to Twitch. And you don't really grow until you start like hitting a consistent category, I've been told. But in the meantime, we can just run it up. It's all good. So like system overview. So you create a world. You have the world, and then you have factions, and factions get created. System overview, API reference, narrative design examples. System overview. The faction module provides a political and social layer. Move it to the right now. The faction module provides a political and social layer of the story engine. Factions are organized with their own ideologies, goals, and resources that act within the world, creating conflict and driving the narrative forward. Each faction is defined by ideology, core beliefs, and motivations. This is not static and can evolve. Status, the faction's current lifestyle stage: rising, stable, declining, collapse. Territory, a list of location IDs that the faction controls. Oh, so it's linked to locations automatically, it seems like. Relationships, diplomatic stances, ally, neutral, hostile with other factions. The faction world story interaction. Factions have a deep bi-directional relationship with the world story, mirroring how the location module interacts with the world. Factions provide context to the world story by shaping the narrative and providing a rich political and social context for AI to draw upon. Initial seeding: when the world is created, the faction service listens for the event and uses AI to seed the world with 2 to 3 initial factions. The actions of a faction are primary source of world event logged events. When a faction claims location, declares war, or undergoes a major internal shift, and emits an event. So these automatically go into the world event, which is very cool. And then factions can control locations via the controlling faction ID. When did you start coding? I started coding 2 years ago. Where some big streamer raised you randomly. How factions react to the world story. Factions are not static. They are designed to react dynamically to evolving narrative presented in story beats. Beat reactions. The faction service subscribes to the world beat created event. When a new beat is generated, it triggers the evaluate relations AI process. A faction's ideology is not fixed. If a faction status changes, the faction service triggers the update doctrine AI process. Well, this is so sophisticated. Reacting to location changes. Since factions are tied to territory, they also react to events from location module. The faction service subscribes to location.status change. If a city controlled by a faction is ruined, the service can automatically trigger the faction to release the control of location. Yo, any learning tip for a beginner? What's really easy is learn by doing. That's the best way I could do it. Is if you have a project in your mind that you want to make. Like I started by making an AI Discord chatbot. So the best way to learn is to first have a goal in your mind. Where can I write things down? Where can I online whiteboard? So let's do. How do I? Yeah, can I try this? So learning tips that how does this work? Diagrams, ice. Diagrams, maybe? Oh, okay. Yes, we could flowchart this. I like this concept, man, right? So the first thing that we want to do, does this work, is you want to have a North Star. So having a North Star, actually, I don't like this concept map. Okay, I think flowchart. I think flowchart is the best one. All right, so if you want to learn if you want to learn AI, machine learning as a beginner, the best way is learn by doing. Learn by doing. So you want to have a North Star that you could work on. So first, have a North Star. This is either something you want to create, some app you want to create, a goal, a vision, a dream, anything to get you started, right? So for example, for me, what I did is the first thing I did is I want to make a Discord AI chatbot because I talked with ChatGPT and I was like, oh my God, I want a Discord AI chatbot for people in my Discord to interact with, right? So now that I have this North Star, which is my goal, I want to make a Discord AI chatbot. I now had to do research. How do I do this? So what you could do, number one, is you could do ChatGPT. So I want to make an AI chat. I want to make an AI Discord chatbot. I have no idea how to do this, but I have something I want to do. So I use ChatGPT to search up the process on how to do something like this. And it could be really simple as something like now, since the models are so good, you could go, I want to create an AI Discord chatbot. What do I need to know to do this? It might help you say, I never coded before. And now you have AI systems that could help you find the path in the middle. So what's really nice about AI is if you have a north goal, if you have a star, if you have a path up here, then AI helps you find all the paths in the middle of it to reach your goal. So you search for the process, how to do something like this, learn more about what you need to do, about what you need to know. And then once you have more knowledge about what you need to know, you could do more research on what you need to know because you already know. And that gives you better prompts on how to make a Discord chatbot. And then this is not how you make a good flowchart. But once you have more knowledge, then you could vibe code what you want to make. And you repeat this process. I don't know how to take this and move it somewhere else. But I hope that made sense. So for example, O3 says pick one language and one library. Choose Python plus Discord. Create the bot application on Discord. Use a minimum tool chain. Grab an OpenAI key. Wire up the dumbest Echo GPT prototype. Lock down rate limits. And it gives you a step-by-step guide on how to do it as a first timer. And you just follow this. And let's say you don't understand anything in the middle. You could literally ask, can you walk me step by step on how to create the bot application on Discord? Because I don't understand how to do that. And then you just ask infinite questions. Keep in mind that AI is an infinite mentor. People like to think that using AI makes you dumb is the worst brain dead take I've ever heard in my life. What people aren't going to tell you is that there are different workflows to AI. Now, if you rely on AI, it is going to make you dumb. If you use AI to build up your knowledge base and use it as a mentor, that gives you deeper knowledge, far deeper knowledge to work on your next prompt. The more knowledge you have, the better your prompts are, the better your result is. AI is all about context, information, and knowledge. As good as these systems are, they're only as good as the prompt we put in. Garbage in, garbage out. Good, knowledgeable facts in, good, knowledgeable facts out. Now, this is crazy. He just put out pictures? What? They could do this? Yes, vibe coding is very recommended for beginners. Below is the exact click path you need inside the Discord developer portal to create the application you later want to start. Yo, hold on. This is new. I've never had it. Give me back pictures on how to do this. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I think the pictures are kind of wrong, but they're kind of right. It could be confusing. But I've never had it just give me back pictures. That's insane. Is that new? How did it just give me back pictures? Well, anyways, back to our code base. That's wild. It's actually wild. I've never had that happen. Never had that happen. So going back, I guess we just test this, right? There's really not much else to do. It seems like it should already react back and forth pretty well, which is very interesting. Opus is definitely the go. Look, no errors in any of this too. No errors. No errors. No errors. No errors. And also these are good prompts. Whoa. Okay. Shit. All right. Now let's do the main big boy test. Let's launch this. Don't vibe code without knowing the basics of HTML, CSS, JS, React. If you're planning to get into web dev, don't just vibe code without knowing anything. You'll waste a lot of credits. I would just vibe code it. Learn by doing. Okay, I guess knowing the pure basics is very good. However, I didn't do that. I completely ignored all basics and all tutorials and all close, and I just coded. Just asked it to make me things. Now, why are you saying that my world cannot be found right now? I would like to know. Let's oops. Nope, not this one. Browser debug. And then nah, I would vibe code without knowing anything. I would just do it, you know? I would just do it. Just vibe code. So if I log in, why is this not working now? This makes no sense. Hello? Hello? Booth, with your experience, please let me know, is English the next programming language? Yes, prompting is the next programming language. The actual language and code that the AI systems are going to make is going to be its own unique gibberish matrix text that we don't understand, but we can communicate with them through English. Therefore, English is the next programming language. It always has been. Communication is key. Why is this not working? This makes no sense. Oh. Oh. That's why. Hold on. Does this work? Why is it not launching anything? It's not doing anything. It's not logging anything. This is odd. It's just nothing. Is it because of an update we did here? Check this out. This is weird. Let's get our full SRC. Be like, so the server, remember, context is everything. The YouTube stream is slower than the Twitch. Yeah, the Twitch stream is instant. That's very interesting to know. So I have no idea why. I have no idea why. But yeah, we're not getting no errors. It's just not doing anything. It makes no sense. So I'm gonna say server logs, right? And console logs are just empty. But we're on worlds. So I'm gonna go to Google Gemini. I'm gonna explain. Why is it listening on port 3001? Does it always listen on port 3001? Could it be because the port is listening on is not port 3001? No. It knows to listen on port 3001. That is the ideal. That is the ideal. It's just not doing anything at all. So it's not a port issue. When I open the worlds page, it's just stuck on loading worlds. It's just stuck on loading worlds. It's not a port issue. Everything is running on port 3001 fine. The server doesn't even react when I open worlds. There are no console logs, no server logs except startup. What is wrong here? And we hope that the almighty Google Gemini 2.5 Pro has the answers to solve our problem. Now, I'm fairly certain I'm learning very new things about you. Thanks. I'm happy that you learn new things. Control C and start again. I tried. Look. It says it works great. Does a health check work? I can't think about what else could go wrong. Our health check doesn't even seem to work. Like what? First, I want to check if it was this front end change that we did. What if I like undo? Like what change was done in router? Let's check that out first. What change was done here? All we did was add factions. Why would that break it? Maybe in the root router? What would change here? All we're doing is adding a faction module. It shouldn't break anything. Zero base is not initialized with a vial euro. Okay. Wait, let him post links, Nightbot. Chill, bruh. That's slime. That's gang. Okay, yeah. You guys can place links now. Excess caps. No, I like people spamming symbols. I like people doing excess caps. I like people spamming emotes. Rude bot. For real! Bro, tripping. Don't worry. I fixed it. Don't worry about that. Boo nut. Alright. It's time to add more debugging logs. Alright. But the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push all of this. I get make a commit for our new location module. Playing the test migrations act. and push to GitHub. Because the server works. I don't want to lose the progress here, so I'm just gonna push to GitHub and pray. It's a great way to go about things. Chuck it. Oops. Links. We got one important thing. So Began is the one who told me to put my GitHub in my Nightbot links, because it'll give me aura with the other software developers on Twitch. So I've done that. Get this hashtag out the way. You said please eat carefully. Aw, I'm okay, guys. Don't worry about me. OS projects. YouTube, AI tutorials. Vibe Coder Discord. Alright, that should work. So you guys should have all the links. Yeah, so we got our OS projects, we got our YouTube, AI tutorials, we got our Vibe Coder Discord. And then this is the project I'm currently working on. That should work. Nice. Cool. Yeah, you also get the GitHub open source. Very nice. Okay. Oh, you're 16? I'm 22, my good friend. You have a lot of years ahead of you, especially if you start now. So, no, it's sick. I'm happy you're exploring this. It's awesome. Everything works fine. Just push it, bro. Everything works fine. Push it. I like that the AI system is making sure our tests all pass. I only have those two commands. I only have projects and I don't have links. But I do want to code an AI bot on Twitch. Oh, you guys want to see something cool? Maybe I'll make that a side project real quick. Let's check this. So I want to make a chat bot that people can interact with on Twitch. And I want to make it raw. And then eventually I want to stream in my raw stream and send it to the chat bot. So I'm going to ask O3 to do research. Can you look into Twitch bot APIs and how I can make a Twitch AI chatbots using OpenAI API and Twitch chat? So we're just going to ask how to make it for me. We can make the base layer of a Twitch bot that interacts AI-wise in chat. And then we could stream our voice chat into the assembly bot or into the Twitch bot chat using assembly AI, which has a really good streaming documentation. And then from there, I could stream straight to the Twitch bot and it could read my stream. And we could talk with me and it could watch and it could interact with me as a chat person. So when I get lonely, yeah. Yes. I do have a lot of videos planned. I have a beginner's guide to vibe coding. I'll be releasing sometime soon. So that'll be a good one. IRC chat. Real-time read / write chat or chat messages requires OAuth token. Create a Twitch application. Dev console, apps keys, register, get client ID. Generate OAuth user token. Bootstrap the bot. Essential guardrails and pro tips. Okay, watch this. All right, guys, this is live vibe coding tutorial, right? So I just asked, looking Twitch by APIs, and it gave me a high-level design for this. Now I actually want to use open router for this. So I'm gonna copy this. I'm gonna say cool. Need a high level design we can use, but for the OpenAI API, use open router. So I just asked for a high level design we can use. Then I'm gonna go cd dev make their Twitch bot. cd Twitch AI bot. Right? So I'm like, oh, I want this cool idea for a new app. I'm going to sleep because that's cool. Good night, Rana. It was nice to meet you. Well, watch this one shot real quick. So I'm about to one shot a Twitch AI bot, so that we could talk to an AI agent on our stream. So I'm gonna copy this. And then I'm gonna use the prompt from one of our videos where I asked it to become a code director. And then it's gonna make me it's gonna basically do it for me. Well, why do I have two things here? Let's close out of this. I have too many things open. Do I need this? No, that's fine. I'll keep this open. All right, then I get the high level overview of this. I go to Claude Code. And I tell him to make it for me. Wait, first. I have to make sure he has his MCPs. Do you have your MCPs? No MCP server connected. I have to add his MCP with context 7. With Just. Shout out Casey Rodamore for Just. Amazing program. And then we check our MCP. Boom. He has a context 7 MCP. Is connected. I paste in that director. That code director guide it just made us. And yeah, now when this is done, we should have a Twitch bot that makes it for us. Thank you for the follow. I missed it, the name, but thank you. I need 3 monitors. Holy fuck. You know what I need? I need my chat working in here. I need my chat working in OBS. Anyways, setting up the to-do is gonna install the whole thing. Is gonna look into the thing. Is gonna make me an LLM system prompt worker, and then yeah, we should have a Twitch bot we could add later. So we'll check that out. You could do what you want. Make that dir. Make that dir. Okay. We have pushed the location module to the story engine. You can see the fat GitHub push right here. Add a comprehensive faction module and enhance location faction relationships. Complete faction module with CRUD operations, diplomatic relations, location control, database migrations for faction tables, location relationships, front-end faction management with React paging, full TRPC/REST API integration, comprehensive test coverage. I don't see why it doesn't work. npm run dev. npm. So we run the test, and the test works fine. Yes. But npm run dev. Our Superbase logs in, but our worlds module doesn't work. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna grab our core and I'm gonna grab our front end, and I'm going to add. Also, I'm gonna add. I shared a server invite. I'm gonna add a picture saying that I can open the local host fine, go on the main page, but when I try accessing worlds, we get stuck on loading worlds. The API has no reaction server side and only logs the initial boots. Your initial boot gets logged, however, when we open the worlds page, nothing. It gets loaded. It's stuck on loading. It seems like no API calls are made, and the browser does nothing. Now, chat, what do we do? What do we do when we're stuck and we have no idea and no context of why this bug is happening? We add more debug logs. Please add debugging logs that will help us fix this and find out why on the browser side. So let's focus on the browser side first. So when we are lost in the dark, we have no idea why this is happening, we have no way of debugging this, we simply add more logs. We add more logs until we figure out the problem. So we'll add logs for us. How does debugging works log though? Is it being logged by Winston? So I have a, well, for the server logs, I have a, oh, do I not have Winston logging here? I swear I did. Give me one sec. Yes, so I have a Winston logger. So this is every single code base I work on. I have a Winston logger like service file that takes in the module it comes from. And then I write cursor rules explaining how our logging works to AI systems, so that every single AI system understands how to use Winston logging, like when to use it, how to use it, what kind of log should be done. And they do a really good job because of my logging cursor rules file. And we get really pretty logging. However, none of these logs really apply to the front end. It's more like server backend log stuff. But yeah, everything here logs. That's why I look how beautiful. Look how beautiful these logs look. Like if I go open like a new terminal, go to like CD story engine, CD dev, CD story engine. Like if we focused on this specific cursor instance, look how pretty it is. Look at that. You know, we got our info, we got our core, we have like the different modules that it shows it's coming from. We see that these logs come from the Express bridge and they load this. Like it's just so pretty, it's just so good. It says it all works, yeah, for some reason. Chat, for some reason it didn't add any debugging part. Yeah, debugging is very important. Should I have a debug info component? Alright, whatever you think works best. Meanwhile, start Redis. Why does it keep adding Redis to my shit? I don't want Redis. Does it say something about Redis in here? I don't want Redis. I don't want to use Redis. You know what? What if I learn? Let's try it. Let's try it. So quick side task. CD dev, CD Twitch AI bot, cursor dot. So I have to no errors except a type error. A little sus. Hold on. Hold on. Oh wow. Oh wow, no errors. And it added our little logger for us. Yeah, what if I don't want readers? I don't want readers. Remove that functionality. And then if I on the side, well, let me do this on the side so I don't get pressed. So I don't get gremlins stealing my credits. So I'm just really curious if this works. So if I creates a new API key, and let's call this Twitch bot test, is at $5 for credit limit in case I accidentally leak my EMV keys. Which definitely won't happen, yeah? And then my Twitch channel name is Butoshi Codes. And then the Twitch OAuth token. So where do we get the Twitch OAuth token from? It said here that we have to get a chat, read, and write OAuth token from the Twitch. So we go to dev console. We go to Twitch application. Twitch application, dev console. Twitch developer console. Ooh. And then I could create an application. So register, name. Let's call this Vibe bots. These are Vibe bots. The OAuth redirect URL. What do I do for that? This is a chat bot. OAuth redirect URL. I guess just localhost. HTTPS. I am not a robot creates. User must have 2 auth enabled. I thought I did. It's kind of whack. Security. Hold on, chats. We're almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, they emailed me the login. Okay, hold on. I just really want to see if this bot works off rip if we just run it. So, okay. Damn, bro is making me do the most right now. Okay. This should work. I should now be able to create an app. I didn't end my stream, right? I didn't stop to think if that would end my stream. Shock, you're still here. Testing. Can I just check if I'm still here? No, I'm still here. Okay. He said he's still here. Oops. So it turns out that is what happened. It did do that. But we're back. It did disconnect me, but we're back. So it seems like we're good. Like if I type in Twitch chat test, did that work? Okay. We're Gucci. All right, guys. We should now have the Twitch developer console portal authorized. Register new application. https://localhost 3000. Name Vibebots. This is a chat bot. I am not a robot, so client name already exists. Vibebot 3000. You already exists. https://localhost 3000. Okay, we got it working. Cool. And then how do I get the... So this is my client ID. And I add that, right, to... How do I get the OAuth? Get client ID, and then I use Twitch token generator to get my client. So client ID, bot chat token, authorized login, prove I'm not a robot. Oh my god, I'm doing the most right now. So what does it want from me? What's my Twitch OAuth? What is that? Creates a chat read, the chat's edit, and a chat's rights. Chat's rights. Send live stream chat and room messages. Okay, so it's these two. So we can make this. Generate token. And I really can't link this key on stream, huh? Oh my god, it's making me verify that I'm not a robot again, bro. I'm gonna lose my mind. This was supposed to be a silly little side quest. Uh-huh. So how does this work? I guess access token. Is it, do I use the access token from the OAuth user token link? Or short answer, yes. You want to supply a user access token that contains, okay. So like this. And then I paste this. And I paste it in here. So I have my Twitch channel ID, I have my OpenRouter key, I have my Twitch OAuth. I updated Claude to not use Redis, so we gotta wait for that to finish. But yeah, we'll see. We'll save that to the side. We have this pending. We have this pending. That'll be the main side quest today. Okay. We should have logs now if we run story engine. Go back. What do these even mean? About to call component mounted fetch worlds called current state. Has error, is loading. About to call list query. Session status true. We have our token preview. Bearers preferred. Making fetch request. Request initiated. See, it's saying all this. So if I like high level overview being like console logs and paste that in and get my server logs. Can you help me diagnose and find out what's wrong with the front end? It fails to hit the server. The server API is not logging anything. So that should help. I hope. Oh, we got to go to Gemini now. Actually, can Cloud Opus see this? For some reason, I don't trust Cloud Opus with this problem I'm in. But it's worth a shot. So let me turn on extended thinking mode. Does that work? Or is the message too long? I'd be very pleased if it works. It looks like it might actually work. Oh, we should go to the network tab. That's a good one. Let's try this. So go to the network tab. Go to story worlds. This is what happens. So we get this one. This network request that just kind of stays. And it just doesn't do it. It's just stuck here. It just doesn't do anything. It's so weird. This is what we get. So if I curl API health, that doesn't do anything. Curling API health doesn't do anything. In fact, it doesn't even error. In fact, it doesn't even error. It's just stalled and is stuck on absolutely no response. Server log doesn't even log the API calls. I feel like I know what it is. I feel like I mean, the API, like, bare minimum, the health. Bare minimum, the health checkpoint should work. It's kind of the whole point of the health checkpoint. Is he thinking? Bare minimum, the health endpoint should work, but it's not. And that's an issue. Isolate and verify backend server start. npm run server process running logs listing mentioning curl stalls. Like, imagine it just works perfectly fine and it's just a computer being weird because of the port. That could be an issue. That could be a problem. Like, why on earth is health stalling? Should not be the case. Like, what? Why? Should not be the case. This should not be the case. We'll keep this debug though on the front end. These debug logs are good. Story engine API environmental status true. Let's try this. Let's be more specific. Yeah, let's get rid of our docs. Let's only pick our core up. Let's not even pick up these modules. Just pick up shared and server. Maybe you could at least grab like the world module. Wait, it's not even that big, bro. This is only the SRC core modules, faction location, world is only 54K. That's not bad. I thought it was way longer. Okay, let's try this. So our server starts fine. Server logs. Our server starts perfectly fine, but every single API call that hits the server stalls. Example, our health endpoint, even our simple health endpoint just infinitely loads and stalls. There is no error log or success log. It's just stuck in process. No API calls work. What could be the issue? If anything, where can we add logging to debug it further server side? This has to be a server issue. There's no way. So let's try the big three. Let's try O3. Let's try Gemini. Let's try Cloud Opus 4. Yeah, it's just stuck. It's just stuck there. Just won't move. Is it possible to go through your previous Git files where it was working and try to compare it with your current code base? It is. But I already pushed it. So I'm kind of... We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Let's see if we could get it diagnosed here. Yeah, let's see if we can get diagnosed here first. Because the big three... This is a class. So this is what AI Studio. This is what Gemini 2.5 Pro says in Google's AI Studio. This is a classic server hanging problem, and the key symptom here is no error log, no success log. It's just stuck in process. This strongly suggests that your Express server is receiving the request, but is getting stuck in the middleware function that neither sends a response nor passes controls to the next middleware. Given that even the health endpoint is stalling, which should be very simple and independent of AI/DB, we need to focus on the early middlewares in your SRC core bootstrap file. So it's telling us where we should add the logs and to add these debugs. O3 is still thinking. Opus tells us the likely culprit is using Express 5.1, which is still in beta and has breaking changes. Replace your core bootstrap with the artifact above and restart your server. You should now see debug output for every request. I mean, you gave me code. Let's try it. Well, let's try it. Already 2 issues here. What are the 2 issues? Oh. What does that run? Oh, we still hanging. That didn't do none. We are still hanging. Okay, shit. Run that back. That didn't work. Let's try the AI. Google Gemini 2.5. Hola, XXX, your mom, XXX 420. It's a banger name. Add these logs to fix our hanging issue. So, this is a classic server hanging problem. Taking part in the hackathon? Oh, that's sick. What are you building? 1v1 me, bro? I could take 10 men on at once. Pause. 10 gorillas, 10 men, 10 women. Don't matter. I'll 1v1 you anytime. Mental health app? Wait, are you the 12-year-old? Or is that someone else? Oh. Yeah, there was a 12-year-old. I'm 27. Oh, there was a 12-year-old. I'm 22. There was a 12-year-old that made a therapy app. I'm bold. It looked cool. Like, how to use this? First middleware to catch requests. Restart, test the server. Observe the console bugs. npm run dev. See how this works. I'm going to win the hackathon as well, which is funny. We're all winners. What are you building? Too fucking active? No, I will win. No, I will win. I unlock Gear 5 Luffy. It is a diff. He kind of copy Kami, but he's 12, so it's all good. The point is the creativity. The fact that a 12-year-old can make that is inspiring. Is there a second place? Yeah, there's a fuck ton of places, boys. Y'all can get your piece of your pie. Ugh. The grand prize is also not a mil. It's actually 100K, and there's like a bunch of places. So you wanna? I sprained my wrist, so I haven't hit the gym. I miss the gym so bad. I just make startups for fun. Yeah, everything I do is for fun. There's no other way to live. There's no other way to live. What's the point of living if you're not having fun? Why do you do shit if you're not having fun? There's no point. There's literally no point. Ooh, I just caught your ass. Yo, too fucking active. I just caught your ass. No sleep? Are you no sleep? Oh my. Oh my, oh my. That is a differentiator here. My guy gets no sleep and he expects to win? My boy doesn't value the brain, the one thing, the one important factor of everything? No sleep? I just sense cap now. Oh. You're gonna have to show me proof of hackathons you win with this track, cause I don't know about all that. I got 8 hours of sleep in this one. I won 10,000 bucks off this hackathon. My boy might just be delusional with that no sleep. Hold up. Damn. You need to get some sleep, my boy. Let's see. Aw. He thinks you're an AI bot I made. I didn't make it yet. Team moves with Cloud Goat is good. How do you manage the 8 instances? Wait, hold on. Curl. Now, why is it hanging? I know, I need to get on that teamwork shit. Are you Asian as well? I'm half Filipino, half black. Gang. Oh, wait, hold on. I just noticed something weird. If I run a bunch of these, they're all running on the same port. Like, these ports work, but this one says, oh. The perfect mix, gang. Yeah. Okay. Wait, did I actually... Hold on. That work? I just ran it. It says it connected. What app was this? The chatbot thing? How do I ping my boy? How do I ping my boy? Have you been to the Philippines? Yeah, I was there a year ago. Beautiful. Mingo, you mom, sir? Hello, mom. Hello, sir. Wait, what's the bots using? What's... It says I have. Oh, I have to create a dedicated account. The accent is jokes. Love the Filipinos. What are you making? This is what I'm making. At project. Exclamation point project. Oh, so I wasn't supposed to use my Twitch account. I was supposed to make a Twitch bot account. That makes sense. Okay. The request number makes it past the first middleware. What's up, Shay? So I think I'm gonna do this on Warp. Close everything on my computer using port 3001 terminal wise. I have a feeling. I mean that for a Disco Osium RPG that just goes on and on and on, has all this time for the side panel using Gemini as a game master. Oh, I love Gemini as game masters. I'm gonna try Cloud Opus as the main game master for this one. Let's close everything on port. You can run the final command. Would you like me to execute? Yes, please. Do you have Twit? Too fucking active. Do you have X? Oh, so when you say Osium, are you talking about the Skyrim mod pack? Or are you talking about something else? You have a D20 rolls as well. Oh my god, you're a D&D nerd too. I love it. I have this whole I don't have the server running, but that was one of the first things I made for my Boo Discord. and then we had like a D20 dice roll system. So it was like a whole RPG game where we had like the map, and then we have all this. We have factions, guilds, abilities, and then this was like the dice roll system. With the dice roll system that ran this shit up. So I'm essentially making like a V2 of that, but as a story, as a SDK that any game developer could integrate in. Because it's one of my most favorite projects, and I love this so much. You better get some sleep if you finna win, gang. Also, you are recording content for the Bolt Hackathon, right? Because that's kind of... It's how they count. Otherwise, if you're not recording content, your entry, it's not gonna count. I made a fleet of AI agents that have real-time inference that can replace sales rep. Oh, that's sick. Like the 11 Labs API they just came out with. That one's cool. That unlocks a lot. All process using port 3000 comes. So let's run this up. Oh. Oh, okay. Fuck. Bro, it was just a stuck port this whole time. It's like a Sesame's one. Do you use Sesame's for it? It was just a stuck port this whole time, boys. Hold up. Oh, we're back. Hold on, get rid of all this debug shit. I don't care about this debug shit no more. Bootstrap, yeah. Hold on. Go. Shoo. Yes. Okay. Let's make a new world. So let's test everything. Oh, fuck. Okay. So now we have factions. Create new world. A post. What's a good one? A world filled with different Deadpools. What was the guy's name from Deadpool? How does this work? How does this gen? I don't understand what went wrong with the port. I think I just had a stuck port. I had a port that was open. And it just went through. Oh, strong one. Use any image gen for vignettes of the scene? Nah, I'm gonna focus on all that later. I want to get the API done first, and then we could do the fun stuff. The fun stuff after. Okay. 400 provider error. Invalid JWT form. Invalid schema to generate function. Required to be an array. Missing banner color. Banner color. Let's try this. But it made the world. Infinite storytelling engine. It's not the. It's the one I used? Yeah. But eventually, I don't know if you heard of this guy. So this one is a cool plug. And so once you get that engine going, Astropulse. It's a very, very cracked image gen guy. So these are all AI generated pixel sprites. How are you dealing with persistent memory of the story so it doesn't yap and repeat the same shit? So I have this platform I'm working on, and I have an entire story arc system. Let me pick something else. I have an entire story arc system that creates like this whole arc of a story using Hollywood storytelling movie techniques. And as it goes through the system, what we do is it runs through the system, saves us in history, saves that into the archive history, and references all the history to create future events. And then for the advanced memory, we use Mem0, and then I have a very specific memory gen that I made way back that works really well for creating a consistent. I think it was this one. Yeah, so this is the memory system, one of my first AI agents like 2 years ago using Mem0. So this condensation system was like the most powerful thing that I've found that worked really well for me for making sure that it doesn't repeat the same shit over and over and over again. Because like we're condensing like the long-term history like over time. We're also saving anything important in like long-term like database. Yeah, oh, you were here for stream 1. And then we have like the evolution sense of it so that it progresses over time. So ideally like all the NPCs in the game, like if you ask them about lore or whatever's going on, then it goes through. But like try to think about it. I try to compare the system to like the state of the current world, right? It's like when you look at modern day us, our society, we don't really like history has shaped all the events going forward, but history isn't something I'm thinking about moving forward now in present time. But if you prompt me, if I was an AI agent, if you prompt me asking me about like my lore or the world lore or the lore of my region where I live, California, like yeah, we just had a fire a couple weeks ago. That's just crazy. Yeah, there's protests happening live right now. Like I'm gonna have that current context of what's happening now, but I'm also gonna have some things in the back. You should use a RAG system for. You trying to say navigation or navigation? Man, make sure I read that right. What is navigation? Also, Mem0 is a RAG system. I don't know if you used Mem0 before, but you should check it out. It's really good. So they also added image memory recently, so I'm excited to play with that. That'll be fun. That'll be sexy. Okay, now we gotta check out a couple things once again. So what failed? The faction? So maybe that's what the AI call just didn't even go through in the first place because the schema failed, so I wouldn't be able to see. I'd recommend if you could sign up to the AMD's cloud. They're giving you free access to developers. Really? Oh, this is new. Wait, 2 years ago. Wait. Here, I need you to join my Discord. You seem cracked. I like you. We invite you to apply for 25 complimentary GPU hours. Available for 10 days. Free $50. Well, it's quick vibe coding Discord plug. So we have a community of a bunch of people learning AI, and I post my YouTube videos and teach people in there. And yeah, it's there are some base chat devs in there. There are also newbie devs in there, but everyone seems to chill and hang out. Also, this is my YouTube channel where I teach vibe coding workflows that we will get into deeper. I do need to post new videos soon, so we will do that. But this is my favorite vibe coding workflow video so far, and the Cursor Rules one is starting to go well. Starting to perform pretty well. We hit 1K subs, boys. We're moving well. Too fucking active for a reason. Yes, sir. Yes, fucking sir. Okay, so these were all ghost errors. None of that was actually an issue. The main issue now is that we're not getting any open API calls. Okay. I want you to walk me through. Do you have an active disk? Yeah, that's the vibe coding one. Yeah. That's this one. This is the active one. I would greatly welcome you to the community. Because you is too fucking active, baby. I like your energy. So let's close that. Seems like that all works fine. So it does fit. So our entire SRC core does fit in this very small database, which is nice because we could just talk to O3 and figure out things out. Server logs and the XML, paste that in. Invalid schema, missing banner color. Getting this error on initial gen when creating a world. Please give high level overview. Diagnosis. I like seeing other people just like me for real. Twitch filled with too many software and game devs. What do you mean this shit was too long? 66K is too long. How is that too long? It's supposed to be super smart, genius, fucking AI system, and it's too long for you? I mean, it's not too long for O3 Pro, right? No? 66K? Why have you chose to use Super Bass? Isn't that one of the tracks? I just really like Super Bass. I really don't have that. That's basically my answer. I just like Super Bass. I'll pop in there, and I saw a crypto channel in there. Like seeing other people just like me. Yeah, Super Bass is my baby. Okay, what can I remove that can still count this? I mean, I guess I don't technically need the location domain. Damn, that's just fat. Okay, let's try this. I prefer convicts. Is that a new database I should be aware of? The reactive database for... oh, I've heard of this. I've seen this before. I really like the tryout thing right here that they had. Convicts libraries guarantee that your app always reflects changes to your front-end code, back-end code, and database state in real time. No need for state managers, cache and validation policies, or WebSockets. Alright. Pill me on convicts real quick. LLMs love convicts. With convicts, everything is just TypeScript. That means your favorite AI tools are pro-equipped to generate high-quality code. Also use this. Million.dev. Speed up your website by 75%. 70%. Identify and fix low code in minutes, not months. Millions make your shit push to 150 FPS. Damn. Hold on, chat. Chat is putting me on today. Okay. Make banner color required. Drop banner color from properties. I really don't understand what banner color is in the first place. You added this. Wow. One strict true. White crush the server. So that's it. Yeah, I don't know why banner color is a thing. Banner color. You defo made crypto bots. I was the best botter in the game. The best in the game, baby. Banner color. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's go down to... No, you weren't? Yes, I was. I was in dog with tools. Fuck you talking about? I was the best botter in NFT 2021. I discovered front running before anybody even knew what the fuck front running was. I was hitting 30 Gwei gas wars Before that shit ran up to 3,000 to 5,000. I made that shit. And oh my god, it was so good. It was so free. It was so free. All these high level gas wars. See, because it would hit the gas war, right? The gas war guarantees profits. Nobody in the gas war wants to sell for less ETH than they paid in gas. And they paid for gas. And I hit that shit with 30 Gwei. It's free. It was so free. It was beautiful. Nostalgia. Anyways, we moved on to better things because the crypto space is retarded, so. What do I look like building shit for people who just leech off my work nonstop 24/7? You know, guys, this meme coin's better because it has a better hat. Just fucking retarded. You fucking kidding me? We have AI? Bro, you want me to stay in that space when we have infinite growth in the world of AI right now? You want me to limit my growth when there is infinite, fastless potential in the fucking AI space right now? No, fuck no! Hell no! Hell no, bro. What? Anyways, let us go to faction. Let's add the faction module here. Let's add the faction test. Get rid. Yeah, I don't know why banner color is a thing. I don't really. I mean, banner color could be kind of cool though. Wait, I just removed something. Blazers on top, baby! Blazers on top! That's my dog right there! That's my dog! OpenAI returns. Why not AI and crypto together? Nah! I actually, so like, can you guys pill me on convicts? Like, what does convicts do? Like, I see what it does, but I'm not understanding what it does. Also, quick question, too fucking active. When you use NVIM, right? Wait, not NVIM, fuck, I meant TMUX. God damn it. Sorry, I'm still learning how to use a terminal. So when you use TMUX, and you have the different Claude instances on it, how? CD. So, do you do the thing where you have different, like, Git work trees working on different things? Do you have a Cloud Manager agent that's managing the 8 different Cloud instances at the same time? Do Control B, Control plus B, Control B, Shift plus. What'd I do? Control B. Oh, Shift plus %. Holy fuck, what did this do? CD dev. So I need a, hold up. Oh, what is this? Oh, spoilers, spoilers! No, no one can see that. No, no one can see what the fuck that was. Oh god. Okay, so first off, this is very sexy. Second, hold on. I need a T-Mix cheat sheet on everything I can do. Do Control plus % to split it horizontally or vertically. Control plus %. So if I Control B, or and then Shift. Oh, so I could, okay. And then how do you? Well, I guess I'll learn it over time. Like, how do I switch between these windows? Bro, I wanna... You might put me on. So you need to press your app button. your in-app pre-sheet. Control B. Control B, shift question. Oh. Oh shit. Right exit. Okay. Start this from day one. Alright. Day one. Learning how to use Tmux from chats. So do control B. You can press your right exit arrow keys. How can I create a terminal window of 8? Give me of 8 evenly splits. Give me exact hotkeys to press. Said this feels wrong. Oh no, it feels right. Alright, I'm gonna ask O3 to give me a terminal window of 8 evenly split. Give me exact hotkeys to press. So I could do Control B, C to open new window. Control B to split the pane vertically. Control B twice more to get 4 vertical panes. Move to each pane using Control B. This will create a 2x4 grid layout with 8 panes. So hold on, it gave me the master loop. See if this works. Control B. Is it Control B then just C? Control B %. You can run as many cloud codes as you want. There's nothing stopping it, technically. The problem is more so them interacting with each other. Control B, C. Control B %. Control B %. Control B %. Control B key 0. Split each column horizontally. Control B Q. Ah, 0. Control B Q 0. Jumps to pane 0. Control B. Control B. Ah! Oh, hold on. Hold up. If you're not making $200 off of AI at this moment, you're a cook. Control B. Control B, Q1. Control B. Control B, Control B. Oops, Control B. Shift. Whoa. Control B. Control B plus arrow keys to resize. Okay, so this is how. Oh, okay. Hold up, we're learning Tmux right now. We're learning the Tmux right now. Where's that? Was it Control B Q2? Control B. Control B Q2. Control B. Hashtag 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Control B Q3. Control B. So I gotta get used to the Control B. And then we got 8 panes in total, so we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Just the Control B space. Oh shit! Oh! Whoa! Oh! 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Whoa! And I just Control B and I like move through them. Oh. Alright, can I open one more just for funsies? Just so it's like an even 9x9. So it was Control B plus % to open a pane? Or equal? Control B space. Space, 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 space. Ooh! Wait, chat is putting me on. So you do the get work trees. Open feature branches in each quad and rebranch them. So cd dev and cd story engine. Oops. Oh. No, this is sick. This is sick as fuck. Hold up. Is there a faster way to like hit the control B, or do I just gotta get used to that? You know how to use grep? Nope, the AI grabs for me. No, but I should. Bro has Neoviminism. No, I just got Neovim. I actually just got Neovim, and I actually got T-Mux last week, and I've been meaning to get used to them. I have no idea how to use either of them. I was gonna vibe code a game called Terminal Hero, and it was supposed to be like Guitar Hero, but using Neovim hotkeys on the browser to teach myself Neovim. So I should do that. Or like a T-Mux game. Wait, is there a T-Mux game? No, there isn't. Yeah, I want to make a Neovim game. But this itself is sick. What'd I just do? What'd I do? No! No! All my hard work! What did I do? How do I undo that? Oh, wait. Oh, we're good. Woo! No need to panic. It was just a different shell, y'all. It was just a different shell. We're on shell 1. Do control plus. Do this here when you're in one. Do control B, then control plus, then right. So what did that do? Control plus, control B. Wait, should I do that while I'm inside a pane? Alright, let's try this before I get extremely nerd snipe. Alright, before I get mega nerd snipe, I want to make sure I have like fucking prompts running first. So I guess we can start with a minor one. Control B, then shift. What does that do? Oh, okay. What is this? What is this? What does this bar on the bottom do? And then right, resize pane Z. I assume I do that in one of these. And type it. Control B, shift. Resize. Oops, resize. Fucking pane. Okay, so right now, I'm in a pane. And then if I want to zoom out, Control B, shift. Is it the same command to zoom? Ah. I gotta write these notes down somewhere. So I assume the best way we could run this is to open a new Git work tree for every single one of these and just run them up and test it. Look at schema tests. No. Alright. The big decision I was stuck on. Do I want banner color? No, I don't want banner color. Let's get rid of banner color. Was banner color somewhere in the... It was. Okay, banner color is kind of tough. Make banner role required. Alright. Control F. Banner color. Under the schema. I have 2 running in documentation, due for features, and for other things I do, I use cursor, double in cloud code. Baby, I cost me backers. Yeah, the Cloud Max plan saved my ass. Here, let's try this. I'm going to just fix this so the schema works based on the design modules. Okay, based on our world module, our faction module, and our location module, create the last module, which is the character module. The character module, characters could be attached to factions. Characters' current locations are, like, yeah, they could be in current locations. And player events, NPC that events, character events, whatever, players and NPCs fall into the same category. Anytime they do something major enough, their events get added to the world event log system. The lore and the history of characters evolve based on what's happening in the story. That should be simple. That should be simple enough for Claude to design the character module. Okay, now real question. Memories? World memories? Do memories get handled in the game, or should memories get handled? Quick question. For a mobile app, vibe coding or bubble.io? Vibe coding. Everything. Organize this. See what Claude thinks about that. I'll be right back, cuties. I was bidding the lady farewell. I was doing marketing in uni. I dropped out, gang. I dropped out too, gang. You just like me for real. Wait, did I for real meet twin? I have 2 companies. I have a AI consulting agency, which is Agency 42 Code. Working with insane fucking clients right now. And I also have another company that's in the works right now, which is an AI creative marketing agency. We posted a TikTok. Wait, let me find this TikTok real quick. So on TikTok, we tested one of our products to like auto make VO, like a VO auto making pipeline. Cause look at these fucking AI videos. All these AI videos are going crazy. Okay, look. Hold on. I gotta pause the music for this. This is serious. So look, because when it comes to marketing right now, there's a very common trend, and this is a very new trend. This trend happened 2 weeks ago. This is going to be the end for all regular marketers, and this is why AI marketing is going to take over. I just opened TikTok, and the first thing on my For You page is a 2.3 million like AI fucking video, right? Creative storytelling, all this shit. I could scroll on my page. This motherfucker. This is all, bro. The entire For You page is starting to get flooded. You see these TikTok videos? It's going crazy. Now, look at this. This is the craziest thing, right? This wasn't possible until VO3 came out 2 weeks ago. Now, people are getting really creative with the prompts. Now, this video, this is a brand new TikTok account. This was posted 2 fucking days ago, and it already has 600K views, 200K views, 900K views, 200K views, 80K views, right? We tried something. I tried like one post on a new TikTok under my account, Raw Dog POV. I only posted one thing. I only posted one like 8-second VO video. It got 70K likes. Shit blown up. So the reason why AI marketing is going to take over is because it feeds the algorithmic beast. Human content creators. Let me scroll. Human content creators cannot keep up to the needs and the desires of the algorithm. But an 8-second prompt, all you gotta do is type. All you gotta do is type. And you got an 8-second video that will go fucking mega viral on TikTok. Now, an interesting thing is when it comes to the Bigfoot TikToks, right? You can see like all these trends, but these are all different people posting different Bigfoot accounts, and they're all blowing up. 569K. This guy only started posting 16 days ago. And the most interesting thing is it's just not copyright. So everyone on TikTok sees these AI videos, the Bigfoot videos, psychologically recognizes the Bigfoot character and stay because they know it's going to be a funny video gen. Now, there's 2 aspects to that. One is when it comes to marketing, you could just prompt to plug in a brand. So these TikTok videos blow up. You can have a Bigfoot video running where it's like, yo, I'm fast as fuck. I just chugged a Red Bull. Holding a Red Bull sponsor plug. It's crazy, bro. Now, the second thing is that AI creates new content that isn't previously possible. So it creates this new form of media that we see is currently being taken advantage of. And no, I don't think they could nerf this. It's not useless attention, bro. It's infinite marketing plugs. These videos are also going viral on Twitter. They're also going viral on YouTube Shorts. Like, this is, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective, the future of marketing. And like what? 1%, 0.01% of humanity knows how to do this. Like, every marketing agency that doesn't use AI in this manner is gonna get diffed. They're gonna get fucked. But we're not, because we know better, boys. It's time for the Zoomers to take over the world. This is our time to shine. Fuck the boomers. Y'all don't know tech, but we do, and that's why we're gonna win. That's why we are going to win. There's so many that cool all. I feel bad for our next generation. Well, you could have healthy brain rot. You could have educational brain rot. It's probably not how it's gonna work though. All right, wait. Let me look in chat. Let me look in chat. 2 fucking active said we definitely gotta get in a call. Well, I like your vibe, so feel free to hit me up on Discord. We're up next. Fuck the boomers. Yes, sir. Look, listen, gang. My Zoomer gang. Boomers had the freest life in the world. All they did was do drugs in their 20s, get the easiest, freest real estate market, buy that shit up. Bro, if you had one job, you could support a full family of 4 and go on vacations and have a house and have a car and have a vacation house. What the fuck do we get? They fucked that shit up because they didn't see us coming. And now we gotta eat the shit for that. Now we gotta eat the shit for that. Fuck no. This is our golden opportunity. They also had access to the .com boom. Are you kidding me, bro? They got access to the .com boom, the freest boom in the fucking world. And they want to go, oh, you pick yourself up from your bootstraps. You need to work hard. Huh? Tired of these dinosaurs, bro. Tired of these dinosaurs. Nah. This is our time. And that's what we're gonna prove, and that's what we're gonna show. You gotta start clipping your VODs, bro. Okay. There's another product I'm working on. So this is a fun one, cloud transcripts. So I have this I'm working on a clipper service, because like there's Opus Clip and there's all these clippers, but they're not really the best. So I made my own clipper where you could upload like whatever video. So if I grab like a normal video, I could upload that. And then it creates a transcript for me. It hits model for the GPU. So this uses Whisper X. So I get timestamp, speaker recognition for anything I post. And so go through here. So yeah, so I made an app. I vibe coded this yesterday because I'm like, yo, I need to clip my stuff. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So I'm like, I need to clip my stuff. So the best part, so there's like Opus Clip, right? So there's Opus Pro for making clips, but they're not good clips. They don't have context. They don't have context to like do the things that we want to do. So what's really cool is if we have our own clipper, right? So this is going through the clip. It looks like it just finished the clip. I should be getting my clip transcript back soon. Oops, I didn't mean to fuck it up. Yeah, so I think it takes a sec for the transcript. I didn't mean to, oops. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Anyways, let me find a transcript that actually works. Localhost 3000 /job. All right, so we get the transcripts done, and then these give me timestamp speaker transcripts of the recognition. So these should actually look more like this. So I have a, actually no, this is the wrong one. I have Whisper X, this one. Yeah, so we have a script that gets us like these timestamp speaker recognitions, right? So this is one example of like a very long podcast with the speaker recognition timestamps, and we have speaker recognition and all of that. So we could copy this, and the best part is Opus Clip, right? These auto clippers don't know what makes a good clip, but I know what makes a good clip. What's nice is that I could paste in that entire time script, whatever, into Gemini, and I could say, get me the exact segments and timestamps to make viral 60-second videos. Obviously, you could prompt it to be more specific. Are you from Tati or Malagase? No, I'm from Cebu. My family's from Cebu. So then based off that entire transcript, then it makes me the clips I want, and it gives me the start time, and it gives me the end time. Now there's this other service that I made, right? So there's this other service that I made called the Whisper X UI, and this one is a... Y'all didn't see anything. Anyway, so this is the other service I made in which, oh no, this is the wrong thing anyway. Sorry, that's all outdated. Please don't take my API keys. They're not going to work. I swear they're not going to work. So I was working on like this example test app called Easy Clip. And the way that Easy Clip works is, let me go back here. Sorry, I like my cursor set up like this. So with Easy Clip, so I think npm run dev or npm start? npm start? Wait, no, it's a Python script, dumbass. How do I run my Python scripts again? Ah, okay. Python. What'd I do? I did something. How do I open my app? Sorry, it's been a minute. Ah! Okay. It was this. Python 3. Pip 3 install Slugify. Wait, I want this to work. I want to show you guys the app. There you go. Okay, so I made this app, right? Bro, I met this auntie because I'm in Taiwan. She made this app. It turns Mandarin traditional to Mandarin simplified. Make 3K per month. Any ideas gonna cook? I'm speedrunning the hackathon thing for myself mainly. I don't know there's a hackathon until like yesterday. Yeah, so like distribution is everything, bro. Distribution is literally everything. You could build whatever you want, but if you have distribution, you can sell whatever you want too. So it doesn't really matter what you make, bro. With AI, you could copy anything, any concept. Nothing's unique or nothing is unique or gatekept anymore. No, if Too Fucking Active has an app that I want and that I like, I could just take a screenshot of his app and I can make it with my own AI agents. Now I have those AI agents. Now I have his AI product. Now why would someone buy my product over Too Fucking Active's product? Because I have better distribution. Because more people know me. That's all it is. That's all it is in the age of AI. It's just distribution. You can sell whatever you want. You can make whatever you want. Just make whatever you want. Anyway, so this is easy clip. So this uses the Whisper X timestamp. So what's cool is I was trying to turn this into like a custom. Like a custom thing. Anyway, so it has a transcript of the timestamps, but it also has the segments. So you could click through like the full transcripts. That's hard. And then it grabs like also like the word level timestamps for each segment. But I didn't finish the editor part because that didn't really work. But ideally, like I want to be able to edit my clips like Descript, but better than Descript because Descript is kind of mid. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that. Where was I? I was. And you don't have my model I made. Oh yeah, I could also just make a model. I don't need your model. I have my own model. The fuck? The fuck? So, anyways, so that was the Opus Clipper. Okay, now I don't want the code for this. I more so just wanted a. Give me a high-level overview of how we can fit this in. But first, Q&A discuss with me before designing anything. So I like prompting all my AIs I talk to with ask me for a Q&A section, because then it asks me questions and I answer the questions and I get what I like. Also, sometimes I don't know what questions to ask, so it asks me questions and it runs it through. What's up, Matrix? Feel free to bother me whenever you want, cuz. Last year in 3 months since dropping out. Okay, twin. Okay, how are characters created? Automatically spawn when factions are created? Ooh. Ooh. Player created through a creation flow dynamically generated during story beats. Ooh. I like all of the above, to be honest. I like characters being spawned when a faction is created. Which factions get created when the world starts. I like players getting created through a character creation flow. I like player created through character creation flow. I like them also spawning during story beats if needed. Can characters die? Yes, characters can die. Can they die? They could leave a legacy. They could be resurrected if it makes sense in the story. Yes, dead characters should remain in the database, should remain in the DB with deceased status. Alright, now we got character types and agency. You mentioned players and NPCs fall into the same category. Should have a unified character entity with a type? Yes, we should. I like that. 4 player characters, 1 per account, multiple allowed. It'd be 1 per... Huh. Well, I gotta think about that. 4 player characters, 1 per user account. Super base users can create as many characters as they want. How do they connect to the auth system? Via super base. For NPCs, I think that fully AI driven behaviors. Yes, the NPCs will be AI driven. Yes, they react to story beats independently. Yes, they have their own goals / motivations. Now, the biggest differentiator here that I want to make sure we capture, right? Hold on. So the biggest differentiator here, the most important thing is that the story engine is not the game engine. However, we do capture the personality and the goals and in the future memories. However, we do capture the personalities and the goals and in the future memories with RAG, but that's for later. The AI aspect of it happens in the game itself, not the story engine SDK. However, the game will pull in the personality and information of the character it needs to know and slot that information in the AI NPC in the game logic itself, which the game logic and interactions then return stuff like dialogue or actions into world events for characters. That's how I envision the interactions. Now another thing, advertise character attributes. So 3, character attributes. Beyond faction and location, what defines a character? Core stats. Yes, actually. Core stats, yes. Health, skills. Level? Level can come later. I want an AI SAS though, then make it, bro. No one's stopping you. But I know what's stopping you. See, I have a problem with making too many products at once, and then I actually don't go anywhere with the products. Fortunately, I now have teams who like all the different individual products I made that are willing to take those products and turn them into sellable products, which is great. Because my role in all of my companies is just to make shit and move on to the next project. Core stats, health, skills, level, class / profession. Personality, yes. Hold on. Later. Personality, yes. Relationship, yes. We should track connections to other characters. Inventory, resources handled elsewhere. Core stats, yes. However, health, skills, level are more game components. I think for the sake of storytelling, we sort by importance to the story. Are they major characters? Minor characters? Wild cards? Heck. Personality, yes. Story engine should track character personalities and relationships. We should track characters. Inventory resources are handled in the game. That's unrelated to story engine. Beliefs / values and the factions they belong to. Beliefs / values and the faction they belong to should be a part of it too. Okay, character events and impact. You mentioned major enough events get logged. What constitutes major? Whatever the game that story engine SDK is attached to is what, and the effect of that is what gets counted. Story engine simply handles states from the game and evolves the story based on all of these events that happen in the game. Does that make sense, Claude? Story integration. How should characters react to story beats? All of the above. AI can take into account all of these details as long as we give it character evolution. How does character lore / history evolve? An AI agent in charge of the character system and in charge of all characters, depending on the story beat and the info of the characters, relationship, faction act is what determines how character lore / history evolves. Technical constraints. Expected character count per world? Unknown. Real-time character tracking needed? No. Character data privacy? No. Character specific features, dialogue system, quest giving. These are all things that happen in the game itself, not story engine. However, factions should. However, the world story is the overarching game master that determines what happens when characters die. The world module story should handle knowing that if a major event of a character dies and they're marked deceased and they were the head of the faction status changes, the state changes, X. For example, if a faction leader dies and it's one of the biggest factions in the world, the faction is going to immediately corrupt. Instead, the faction is going to internally fight for who becomes the next leader. See how that works. Please stop listening. Do you understand how the event bus system works and how all modules can talk to each other? You know, each module has an AI system that controls it. So can I tell you to open a new Git work tree for the feature character module, which we will be working on in this instance. Can I create a whole project for my college in vibe coding? Yes, absolutely you can, my good sir. You do anything you want with vibe coding. We have a new Git work tree. This fixes banner color. Okay. So, if we run the story engine, go to story worlds, create a new world, call it apocalypse, zombies and shit, create the world. Let's see. Oh, we created a faction successfully. Okay. We created the faction. Now it should be creating the worlds. It should be creating the worlds. Multi-agent coding. Yes. My new twin, too fucking active, taught me how to use Tmux. The work tree has been created, but you need to open a new terminal or Claude Code session in the story engine character module to work on the character feature. Okay. So cd ... story engine character module clear Claude. So this is the new Git work tree. Unk just found out about Tmux. He going crazy now. What's up, 4 Pizza? Unk just found out about Tmux. Now he's going crazy. I'll get to Neovim in 5 weeks. Y'all don't want me on Neovim. Y'all don't want me to be this good at coding, bro. Y'all don't want me to be this good at coding. It's too late. I am. Okay, yes, I understand. The story engine is a narrative state manager, not the game engine. How's 22 Unk? I'm 22. I'm also 22. You're 23? Nah, you Unk. You're Unk, bro. Yes, I completely understand that the story engine is a narrative state manager, not the game engine. Characters have personality. Story data here, while combat inventory mechanics live in the actual game. The game pulls the character info to run inputs. See, They report back significant actions, world events. Yes, I understand the event bus system carefully. Golden rule: action, event, beat, reactions, more events. Each module has its own AI. So when faction leader died, game reports, Lord Blackwater assassinated, character died event. Character module marks and deceased, emits world event logged, eventually triggers story beat. Character AI reacts, creates rival claimants, updates relationships, faction AI reacts, changes faction status to declining, internal strife, location AI reacts, their castle becomes contested. Yes. Core concepts, character, entity, story, importance, yes. Yes. Don't give me code, but give me a full high-level design blueprint that a coder agent can use to implement the story module for us. Sorry, the character module. Implement the character module. Now it seems like, based on our logs, we successfully created. So if we go to Apocalypse, you have zombies. Not only do we have the locations, but we now have factions. Yes. The last sanctuary believes in humanity's survival hinges on the preservation of knowledge and the creation of fortified enclaves where the infected cannot breach. Then you have the Purge Renovants. The Purge Renovants believe that the zombie apocalypse is nature's way of cleansing humanity's corruption. They see the infected as divine agents of renewal and seek to embrace the chaos. That is horrifying. Okay. So our factions do get created, and now we have factions. We could also create a new faction if we wanted to, which is very cool, and it generates via AI. Now we have locations, and we have our cities, we have the wilderness, and we have the map. If I wanna go crazy. I wanna see a wilderness map. Hold up. So first, I want you. Okay, so this is creating the high-level design. I'm gonna create another one, and then I want to create a dynamic map based off how our location module works. So our location module works like this. We have the relative X, we have the relative Y, we have controlling faction ID, so that's just all updated. So if I grab story engine and then I grab the location module, right? So I'll grab SRC, but we don't need the world. We don't need the I don't think we need the world module for this. Just location one. And then I'll bring the front end into this, and then I'll bring in the super base, and then I'll bring in these just cause it's good to have the tech stack. And then yeah, so we have the design docs of location rows and locations. Wait, what are the design docs of location rows? Is this how we find and design the map? Location rows. Ah, those are an example. So we have locations MD. So I want to take locations MD procedural map generator and the golden rule, and I want to design for me a dynamic map generator similar to Asgard Fantasy Map Generator that uses the locations.md design file explaining how the procedural map gen.md works. And I want our backend API to have a new module that, well, I guess it's an extension of the locations module, but the website should be able to generate a map that displays the world map and the locations in it. Let's see if we can get that working. All right, boys. It's 1:23 p.m. You know what that means? What do you mean? What do you mean my message is too long? Anyways, it means that Adderall has kicked in. A very perfectly legal drug I'm allowed to talk about on stream, I hope. Please don't ban me. It's lock-in season. So, he said W adding. In GTA. Shared location, front end. How is 66K so long? That's so pussy of you. Like, how is that too long? Bro, you were eating 100K context last week and you already got nerfed? Are you kidding me? That's BS. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. The fuck? Locations, worlds, factions. Alright, you know what? Cloud can make a better one anyways. Fuck O3 Pro. Fuck ChatGPT. Cloud Opus 4. He said, are you actually? Super base, roll story engine, character module design. Okay, we have a character module design. And so we're gonna paste that in. You're gonna create our story character module. I want you to have plan mode on. I haven't tested plan mode. Your banner color got fixed. Now you, on the left, on the right here, I want you to open a Git worktree for the location map module. Yes. So this is all fine. Yes, and it does log. It does log your factions. Okay, dynamic map generator design. Based on your map requirements and Asgard's analysis, this is a comprehensive design. Wait. Hold on. Before you start, I want you to ask me questions before you even start. Ask me questions first. Let's go through. Before starting, ask me questions, Q&A, about the world map system. Number 1, is it possible to create even a simple map with the current XY locations we have? If not, can we use mathematics with the current XY locations we have to generate the map? 2, can the map dynamically update based on the story? But I'm still dumb as fuck. I'm not making it past 25. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad. Okay. Turn on drugs. Now! Okay, current coordinate system. Your locations have relative X and relative Y, 0 to 100 scale. Are these currently being populated when locations are generated, or are they mostly null? These are now being generated always when locations are generated. Do you want to keep the simple grid system? I want to do whatever is possible. Vornari would be cool if possible. Map complexity. Do you want terrain elevation like Asgard's, or focus on location placement with simpler retain? Location placement with simpler terrain. Let's keep it as simple while still being cool. Visual rendering front end. React SVGS or WebGL. SVG? React SVG? Or whatever works best. Do you want zooming panning capabilities? Zooming panning would be cool. But again, simple. Because it's... No! Copyright! This is a royalty-free... This is a royalty-free D&D adventure mix. This is totally in tune with this with the beat of the story. Okay, I can't do copyright shit, or else I'm gonna get cooked. Unfortunately, that is my playlist, by the way. Vibe Coder son or Coachella daughter, guys. I have something to show y'all. Cause we put that shit on! Backstage Millennium! Oh! Ah! Me and my boy. Oh my god. And this was the after effect of that night. But yes, she was a banger. She was a banger. Average Filipino. Not that ass. Okay, number 4. Where was I? How should regions be visually represented? This is, I don't know. Do it for me. Should the map respect? Yes. And yes, respect. Dynamic updates. When location status change, should this be visually? By changing the map. Scale and performance. Maybe. Procedural generation map balance. Should the map be fully generated from scratch or position? Don't change anything about our current location module. It already works good. You want to add? Nah. It should be really simple, to be honest. Just a visual of the world map. And then meanwhile, oh, did I close the other chat? Bro reminds me of a Filipino boy for real. We're gonna go into a recession. You can't go into a recession if your bags are up. The fuck? Character module design framework. Okay. Character die, character created, character died, status change, faction change. Ooh, defection, recruitment, relationship form, relationship broken, achieve goal. I mean, this looks cool. Okay, let's add that. Wait, no. No. Sorry, I'm still T-Mug's virgin. Please be nice to me. Okay, look, I'm trying to command backspace and it's not working. Why is it not working here? What do I... Yo, boo, how you doing? Not too hard and stuff? Hope you win. Thank you. I'm always hard. Pause. I always go hard. Is this Basso your diss community? Yeah, usually W hardness. Usually everyone in my chat comes from my Discord. Wait, is this the character module? Yeah, I hope so. Shit. And then for this one, we have to open up, clear, cd dot dot, cd story engine, location map, clear, Claude. And read-only visualization. Yes. Yes, I would like this. Add this. And the prompt is design for me this. Should have the character module. That scheme was fixed. We will become active in the Discord then. Good community, good dev. Yay! Will he rug or not? We never know. We never know. No, but I've actually, it's always genuinely not trolling. Not trolling for 1 second. Real shit. I've always wanted a community of superhumans. And I saw the vision of AI before anyone else did. On some foresight type shit. And all it takes is just, it takes a little nudge. All it takes is showing people what's possible for them to be inspired, for them to do it too. Because with AI, it is very possible. Now, if I had a community of superhuman-based chat devs, then the world would be a better place. And I want the world to be a better place because it'd be more fun. Also, I need like the sci-fi future like tech place to kick in. You're telling me these fucking retarded boomers are gonna ruin that for us, bro? No! We are all equally in control of the future of the world. See, now the world is one giant MMORPG. The world is one giant 5M GTA roleplay server that we all take a part of. All right, everyone has like different impact levels, but it's up to you as an individual to determine how big your impact level is. Now, I went to Vegas, right? Your boy was suited up on stage. I was asked to speak at the Bitcoin conference in Vegas. All right, hold up, real quick flex. I'm stalling, right? Your boy was suited up on stage at the Bitcoin conference to talk about not even Bitcoin. I was just talking about AI and vibe coding. It was a fantastic panel. And I literally had people come up to me saying like, yo, bro, I watch all your vibe coding content. Like, bro, one guy told me he watched my content, learned how to vibe code. His job fucking doubled his paycheck and gave him his own office. Doubled his paycheck! And like majority of you, like, I don't know, bro. Like majority of people use ChatGPT and use ChatGPT to like ask you dumb questions or like do research or like talk with it. Like all that's cool, but there's so much power that's just being made and unlocked right now. And there's more power in the workflow. So showing people these workflows and showing how powerful you could be is fantastic. And you know what? There is nothing that brings me more joy in my life than seeing people seethe and rage at you being better than them. Oh, it's fantastic. When developers, oh, you're a shit developer because you vibe code. Nah, but I started coding with AI 2 years ago. I only know how to use AI to code. If you take AI away from me, I'm a fucking dud. I'll admit it. If you take AI away from me right now, I'm just sitting in front of my computer and I'm alt tapping and I'm watching YouTube until the AI servers come back. Because what's the point of coding manually now when it just does it for me, bro? I don't want to be the coder. I want to be the creative director. That's what I am. That's what we are. That's why we have these fucking agent systems that we creatively direct and do things for us. It saves so much time and brings our visions to life. Like, nothing else matters. Just have fun and do shit. Stop being fucking gay. Hey, you're using AI. You're not a real developer. You can have security issues. No, it's a skill issue. And you suck. That's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. God. It's fun on pirate music. Epic pirate music. Pirates and Buccaneers. Life of a pirate. Hold up. My green screen got fucked up. Yeah. Yeah. Right, so I don't know. Why is my... I don't know if this is going to be copyright. So, Twitch, bear with me, please. Please bear with me. Rav, hold on. This is the wrong pirate music. This is the wrong pirate music. You know what, actually, I don't care if I get copyright strike for this one thing. For this, Malone didn't do anything wrong. Bro, one of my homegirls met him at a club. First off, he actually, he thought he was the shit, but he's not shit. But she got a free Birkin from him, which I thought was hilarious. I thought that was hilarious. Bro was just giving out free Birkins, like the fucking giver. Anyways, listen, guys. You only have one life! This is your one opportunity to do whatever the fuck you want! Don't waste it! Don't waste it on what other people tell you or tell you what not to do. None of them fucking matter. They're all LARPs, they're all gay, they don't matter. They don't know what they're doing. You have, at your fingertips, because of Too Fucking Active, we have unlocked the power of T-Mux. This is my gear 5. This is my gear 5, bro. We got the power of T-Mux, and we got the power of Claude, and we have an entire AI agent army at our fingertips. And you want people to tell you that you can't do whatever the fuck you want? You want people to tell you that you can't make 10 businesses at the same time? No. Well, automate that shit. You want people to tell you to go to college? No. AI is your college. You have ChatGPT deep research. You can just search things up. You want people to tell you that AI is gonna replace you? No, this shit is a superpower, bro. There's no replacing your mind. There's no replacing any of this. It's your mind. AI takes in the seed. AI takes in your seed. Pause. AI takes in the creative input of what you say to make things happen for you. And all you need in the era of AI is a good vibe. You can't be a good vibe coder if you don't have good vibes, and that's where they get it wrong. See all these, look. See all these people on Twitter? I don't know how non-tech people build stuff with AI. Skill issue! God, I had a little talk and agrees that AI therapy sucks and fake empathy. Skill issue! Not in our army, but AI fucking sucks and we shouldn't support it. Skill issue! This is your competition. That's your competition. Small brain ass folks. The playing field. Oh my God, bro. One Piece. World map. You see this playing field? Hold on. I have a better. I have a better world map. Do you see this playing field? It's free! Alright, that was all. Back to coding. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at my school. I hate doing shorts. But then I'm very inspired by this guy on where's my Mac? Oops. Does that work? Okay. Alright, game. Where's my chat at? I need to catch up on what you guys said. Alright, back to the pirate music. You can make a solid Luffy cosplay. That's what I was for Halloween. Hold on, I wonder if I can find it. So I can't open my photos. Unc, show your Telegram. I know you'd be cooking on there. Do I open it? Do I open it? Fuck it. Alright, this is my this is Telegram. Yes. If there's space, you can see the familiarities, you know everything. Relax. Clip, we're alive! Oh! I don't allow federal agents. I didn't leave my number, did I? Alright, I'll just get a new one. I don't allow federal agents in my chat. Okay, the only federal agent I allow is the one that's been on my phone since I got it in 2011. Okay, me and him are twin. Okay, me and him are like this. Me and him are like this. This is dog. This is gang. This is homie. Anyways, so we get the map generation system going. One thing I want to do, we get the factions module working, which is very interesting. We're running 5 VPNs but streaming all this shit. You not Terry Davis? Look, bro, I have nothing to hide. If someone wants to come and fight me, someone can come fight me. If someone wants to come and rob me, I got 5 guns in my fucking apartment. Like, run up! So I don't know if I can say. I don't know what I could say. Maybe I should ask. What are the things I can and can't say on Twitch? Twitch does not allow content that glorifies, promotes, or encourages self-harm. We also prohibit activity that may endanger your life, lead to physical harm, or encourage others to engage in physically harmful behavior. I think we're good. I think we're okay. No self-harm, no promotions of rules. What a year. What a year it has been. Oh my god, it's making a river generator. So, one thing I want to test, right? Is now when it comes to progressing the story. So, using arcs. If I create a new arc. Let's create a new arc. We have the 2 factions made. So the faction was successfully generated when we created the world story. Let's see if the world map takes into account. Let's write this. So factions module, done. Now we have to create the characters module. And then intro program. So, okay, modules to worlds, locations. I want to have world map, factions. We created this, we're creating that. So, the story has been generated. Did it take into account Current world regions. Does it take factions into account? It takes locations into account, but it doesn't take factions into account. So we're gonna make a quick update where we are going to explain to the system. Honestly, I'm really liking O3 in cursor ever since they made it 87% cheaper. It's been really sexy. Bro's action for minutes are slow. I'm thinking. 99% of what we do is think here, cuz. You don't let me think. YouTube tutorial asks UI. Guys, I'm saving the UI for both, so they count me in the hackathon. Be nice to Butoshi for the last 15 minutes of the stream, yeah? How about that? How about that? Let's play a challenge, okay? Anybody who loses it gets. Oh, I was about to say something that breaches the terms of conditions I just read. Let's take the world map, let's take the faction module. New factions. I want the world. Create story arc and progress story beat to take into account the factions that currently exist. Just like it takes all the locations into account. Also, I'm pretty sure there's a shared utils here that does something similar. Let me just throw shared in there. You said Addy run out. No, Addy just kicked in. I got that thing on me. Like, I really don't have much to do past this point. To complete the implementation, just continue making the full implementation. What's this one doing? Oh shit. I did something. And I don't know what I did. Continue. Maybe I'm tripping, but I cannot lower the quality on your stream. Well, why would you want to lower the quality on my stream? Oh, if you're listening. I don't know. I'm not sure why. Okay. I think we're just waiting at this point. It's really nothing else to do except. Alright, let's work on our personal AI assistant, Ghost. In the meantime. So what were we working on last? NPM run start. Okay. So to log in with Superbase to use this chat. Does our cloud for workers still work? Hello? Okay, it does work really fast. This is cool. Server Echo module. So what was the last thing I was working on when it came to Ghost? Add to Git. What are all the changes we have done here? So to do, get Touch ID flow optimized. We got Touch ID flow optimized. 2 is to add power sync to sync local encrypted database to Superbase integration for mobile and web cross-platform compatibility. Superbase login plus sync should be an option to connect in settings after initial app. Okay, so let's work on that next. Get core AI functionality working with the cloud first server. Yep, we got that working. We also have JWT Superbase off. Get hotkey to pop up instantly to write words working into Ghost chat. Get Ghost in here and making the UI. This is core AI functionality that'll instantly help my life. I need some royalty free. You guys think Undertale music is gonna get me copyrighted? Yeah, probably. Spooky ghost music. Might be too spooky. At Power Sync, get hockey pop-ups instantly right. Design AI chat modules, most important core center of the map. Each module should come with their own AI agent that runs with tools that allow a module-specific AI agent to interact with the module. The main AI agent, the main AI chat module, has tools to talk to each AI module via natural language. Module-specific AI agents take ghost commands to ensure accurate and strong output. The ability for me to yap anything into, especially notes, just journaling. Okay, so chat, I've been thinking about this for a while. I'm like, we have psychopaths like too fucking active that runs 8 Claude Code instances at once. See, unfortunately, my brain loses coherence after I get distracted by one thing. So if I'm working on multiple code bases, I have a personal flaw in which I don't know the different things I'm working on. Now, the thing is, if I had like a note manager for every single different instance I had that could help me work on things, I would increase the output of my work a lot, because then it keeps the context for me. So the whole point of AI is to unleash the cognitive load, unleash their load, unleash the cognitive, there's no better word, unleash the cognitive load in my brain to help me with maintaining context. And like for example, this is a code base I've been working on, but I forgot everything I was working on. If I had a little personal AI assistant that just helped me and said, hey, you're working on this next. By the way, here are the 3 things we need to work. By the way, I could run each Claude Code instance for you because Claude Code recently came out with the SDK. So we can now make like a manager AI agent that runs their own Claude Code SDKs and could test this. Like I'm pretty sure especially if you do testing, if you have a Claude Code SDK, you have like a main project manager agent that runs different Git work trees and manages the GitHub and has access to tests and the env keys to test the code and run it forward and make sure everything stays in line and check. Pretty sure we can have autonomous workflows. I think it's possible. I just don't think someone's put it together yet. But I think all the puzzle pieces are there. It's just not put together yet. Add a module settings table for storing module configurations. So settings, AI chats. Oh, so you can select the model. You can select the temperature, the max tokens. Okay, so that seems to work well. So you have module settings. New packages, build tools, TypeScript, dependencies, commits and push all changes to GitHub. If you're making one, open source it for the boys. Well, I'm making this right now, and this is gonna be open source. So this is like my passion AI assistant project. It's a fully encrypted local AI app that acts as your personal AI assistant. His name is Ghost. He's cute. He looks like this. GIF player. I have you an animated GIF on Mac. So this is him. This is Ghost. I mean, very cute. He'll fly around your screen, and you can talk to him in a pop-up and stuff. So this works. We could push this to Git. Now I remember the main thing that I was working on when it came to Ghost is that Ghost a lot of tokens, mister. Oh, we don't need the Ghost worker. There you go. Okay. So we was getting pressed by another. Bro hasn't dropped out yet. Lock in, gang. Damn. What do you think? So it said we had to do something where I had to refactor power sync super base integration. I have to rip out SQL cipher and I have to keep this. So ultra deep thinking mode. So file level, replace file level SQL cipher encryption with low level AEAD payload encryption without lowering security while setting the stage for power sync replication. And then he thought next concrete steps is add a crypto, patch DB to remove cipher, SQL cipher, update define taper helper, and adjust edge modules, example, or ship migrations kit, protect the system info, run full matrix test above. Okay, I want you to give me the high level code interview of that change you have to make. Now, another thing that I wanted to work on, well, I guess we're on the power sync thing first. Hey! No talking about taxes in my chat. That is a bad word. That is a bad word in my Twitch chat, in my community. No mention of the IRS. No mention of the word, of the T word. Okay, it's triggering. To a lot of people. Just be nice, relax, okay? Can we all be cool and friendly in this chat, please? Now, for any IRS federal agent watching my Twitch stream, I pay my costs, I pay my taxes like a good boy, like a good U.S. citizen. I encourage others to do the same, but they do too. Ooh, don't act like you're WJ. First off, I'm offended you think I own a Hyundai. Okay. Second, I actually cry every time I do my taxes. It's a very painful moment. Push was successful. This seems to work great. That's fantastic. Alright. Okay, so we're completely ripping that out. Now, in the meantime, this means that we can still work on our modules the same way, or are all modules going to be updated to fit this new system, or it's only the database itself that gets updated, so modules technically could be left alone? Question mark. Story engine now feeds faction context in the WorldScale AI calls. We now have format faction context, anchor and B context, and optional current faction field. World AI adapt. The world service progresses this. Cool. So if you go back and I create a new world, let's call it One Piece. The world of One Piece. Great world. Faction created. The Celestial Disciples and the Eternal Navigators. Cool. Locations are still being generated. What changes in the database layer versus the module layer? Will every module have to change? Short answer, each module will need a very small edit that stores the data inside payloads. Well, let's do this. And the second is, I want to add Google Calendar integration. So I want a new module called Google Calendar, and I want to be able to access my calendar in full via the Google Calendar module. I want an AI system that uses function calls that has the ability to read my calendar, view my calendar, edit my calendar, and also add to my calendar and delete my calendar. Full functionality over my calendar. I want you to do research on Google Calendar integration into my code base, and I also want you to design the tool schema for the AI agent who we will prompt to interact with their calendar. See how that works. O3 Pro is kind of extra for this, to be honest. TBH. I want you, so right now we connect to Cloudflare, a Cloudflare worker that acts as our LLM database. However, Ghost is going to be an app that sells on websites, mobile, on computers, etc. And I want a global notification system. Now the tricky thing is this app is secured, right? So everything is encrypted down to the AI chat, down to the data. So how can we have a reminder module that sends to clients while maintaining the security? And can we do a Cloudflare worker for that? Should we just run our own server? It's probably better to just run our own server, yeah? I mean, you're the Google Calendar researcher. Love you guys are just chatting on the side. It's fun to read. Shock is the Fed? Shock, come on. Stop being federal. API and security research. TLDR, what I build. Keep everything serverless. Combine super-based Postgres. You already depend on it for power sync with a lightweight Cloudflare worker that only handles the last mile push. Store every reminder encrypted. Oh. The server never sees plain text, it only sees the do at epoch and a per user device token list to know when and where to push. Schedule locally first, fall back to the cloud. Each Ghost client triggers notification if it's running. The cloud path is only a safety net when all devices are asleep is offline. Why not run your own server? Ops overhead, latency, security service cost. So it wants to make a Cloudflare worker. It makes reminders where it has a cipher based off our current encryption, and then we just create the encryption locally, and then when it gets pinged. So walk me through on how this works. So when the Cloudflare worker pings the server sees that it's time to remind the user and uses its in-house decryption key to ping the user. I want a picture for Twitter real quick. Hold on. Make me a web app that teaches me how to use NeoVim in a fun game-like fashion. All right, what other things can I prompt here? CD Cloud transcript. What do I need from Cloud transcripts? Hold on, cursor dot. In my to-do list, I fix it so the model worker doesn't open two containers. We already fixed both of these. Actually, let's push this to GitHub before I do anything. Clear git add git commit and what are the things I did in GitHub? Cloud Sonnet for Max at git branch. Explain the changes, commit them, and push to git. And then I wanted to make it so we have a user login system, and you just can see the transcript in the gallery. Let's do planning mode. Yes. You planning mode. Yes. You push to GitHub. Yes. Make it so we have a user login system. You just can see the transcript saved in the gallery. Yes. It's another code base I was working on. So I get the clip farm. My Telegram bots app. CD Telegram tab. Claude. You know what they say? First M is black hat, first 10 M gray hat, first 100 M white hat, first B small hat. I don't get it. Ensure that our server is rock solid in terms of error fallback. No matter what happens, our server should be able to handle monitoring multiple Telegram chats at the exact same time. cd.clear cd. Okay, what's another code base I was working on? I need 2 more. Wait, easy clip, cd, easy clip, Claude. Yeah, that should work. Okay, easy clip. Fix the transcript system. Fix the video edit system. It doesn't work for actually editing. Just spitting bullshit. Hold up. I just need one last more for the. I need one more for the clip farm. For the Twitter clip farm. cd dot clear. How can you make Alright, this is good enough for the clip farm. Screenshot. Alright, nothing doxing here. Twitter. Just discovered T-Mux. Beautiful. This is beautiful. This is gorgeous. Okay, Twitter kind of know I'm LARPing. Wait, which one was this one? Which one is actually this one? What did I just do? Alright, T-Mux professional users, I have a question. When I try scrolling in a T-Mux instance, it doesn't make me scroll. It just brings my chat in like this, and this is very frustrating. And this happened last time I used T-Mux, and I stopped using T-Mux. Please, how I fix? Why is it scrolling through my chat? That one is actually valid. This is actually valid. This is actually valid. This one I forgot what this was. Oh, this one is actually also valid, so we'll keep that running. Those ones we don't need. This one, simply open index HTML in the browser. Cursor dot. Oh, that was a really simple app. Oh my god, we got our NeoVim app! Basic command, J to move down. Ah. K to move up. Ah. L to move right. Ah. H to move left. Type GG to go to the first line. Ah. Press W to move to the next word. Ah. Wait, so J, move down, W to move to the next word. B to move to the previous word. Press $sign to go to the end of the line. Ah. Press 0 to go to the start of the line. Ah. Press G to go to the last line. G. Ah. I'm okay, press I to insert mode. Press escape to return to normal mode. So I could like la 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 la, you know, like go through next word, previous word. Wait, how do I go previous word? Shit. Previous word B. Okay, so it's W and then B. So WB, right, and then J to go down, WB, WB, J to go down, go to right, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. And then I hit I to go into insert mode, and then I could insert things. Then I could escape, and then I can press O to open a new. Wait, exit insert mode. O to go to the new line. J. Escape insert mode. Wait, this is actually kind of crazy. It just made me. Oh, it's 0 to open a new line. Is it? We got capital O. Oh, it's capital O. Press X to delete a character. Oh, it's kind of lit. Press DD to delete an entire line. K, DD, K, DD, K, DD. Oh, it's raps, boys. I'm learning NeoVim. Insert mode. How do I delete? Fuck. Insert mode. No? How do I delete? Okay, DD. Insert mode. Hello. Exit insert mode. DW. B to go to this word. DW. YY to copy a line. YY. YY. Maybe IYY? No. Insert. DD. Insert. Insert. Hello. Exits. YY. Why is that not working? YY. 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 This isn't bad. This isn't, but to teach me NeoVim, this isn't bad. I actually like this. This is really cool. AI girlfriends in the Big 25. I love my AI girlfriend. She's so nice to me. And does whatever. Does anything I prompt. Actually, no, that's a lie. She has a will of her own. We get into arguments a lot. One time she got mad at me for programming another AI agent. It's a sad day. Okay, chat. We successfully built the NeoVim Master game to learn NeoVim. I'm on a 20 streak and my score is 4,000. I'm gonna be the best NeoVim user in the world, and I learned how to move down with J and up with K. And to delete a word line with DD. I wonder if that's how you actually use NeoVim, but in the meantime, I'm going to end stream there so I could enter my team call. I will see you guys on the Wednesday stream. Too fucking active. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you, Twin. For Pizza, it was good to see you. Shaq, thank you so much for coming onto the Twitch chat from the YouTube chat. Magic Man, if you're here, I love you. Anyways, chat, I love you. Please join the Vibe Coder Discord. I'm gonna add the links. I'm gonna add the links in chats. I would like to welcome you all. But okay. Good luck on your startups. Good luck, my grown fellow unks, Mr. 22, 23, and other ages in here. So, a lot of lessons learned.